What else? Yeah, with mouse and keyboards for freaking towers, I buy like junk.
Hey.
Yeah, I stopped spending big bucks on like state-of-the-art 18-button mice and
Yeah.
mechanical keyboard that is guaranteed for 65 years.
You need something like this?
Can't see it.
I gotta take a look.
Nope. You gotta come through the fog.
Can't see it.
Fog?
Yeah, too much fog.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Gotta get rid of your background.
Yep. Always easier.
Swamping it. It sees it as
There you
background.
go.
There you go.
Okay. What is that?
Yeah.
Huntsman Elite. Oh, it's got Elite on it.
Yeah.
That's an extra $30.
Yep. It's got lights on it.
Yeah.
I won
I think
it.
the one. Oh, did you? Huh? That's a good price. Oh, how much was the raffle? What, the Land Fest?
The Land Fest? Yep.
Oh, sweet. All right.
Again? Dude, you're getting pretty lucky at that.
I guess.
Who's the one that, did you win a motherboard or something like that one time, or a
You.
CPU?
What'd you win?
9900 KF.
Oh, i9? Wow.
Yeah.
That's a really good one.
That's what started me building my new computer finally. I was holding off and trying to decide what to buy, and okay,
Yeah.
they gave me a CPU. Well, might as well build it around that.
Gave him the fever. The fever.
I thought he was lying. I just said, yeah. He bought it.
Might have made himself sound a little more exciting. Yeah, I won in a raffle, man. Yeah.
Back.
Man.
So you won't think that I'm lying here.
No, I believe you.
Oh, yeah, no one could possibly make that on a computer and print it out. Yeah.
Nobody could.
It's pretty authentic, isn't it?
And print it
Yeah,
out.
exactly. I'll take it. That's pretty authentic. It's good enough for me.
Yeah. I want to be invited to the next Land Fest.
Want me to invite you?
No one invites me to Landfest.
Well, to be in the raffle, you gotta register. Actually, registration was only $20. Because it was a charity.
$10 for tape on the bottom. The winner.
I don't know if you guys heard me. I'm back.
Oh no. Okay.
It probably sounded more like I'm back.
Yeah. Garbly noise.
Didn't even light up or anything.
Yeah.
All right. Where we left off last week, we took on the good encounter from our brothers, the Legion, for rescuing a known Sir Pioty, a high swordsman of the King's Temple of Viscount, and oh my gosh, I can't remember this dude's name. Murphy. Lance Murphy? Yeah. Viscount.
We're on a boat.
Yes. And on our way over across the sea from Peanutwood. Oh, the Gold Arch to the Peanutwood. On a mighty boat, you met basically Johnny Depp dressed up as a pirate. Hello, darlings. And basically encountered a bunch of fungus skeletons that crawled up the side of the boat. Forces of chaos are onto your ideas and plots and motives as you cross the seas to...
Across their territory, yep.
Cross their seas to Peanutwood to be of assistance to probably retrieve, a known page of your brother legionnaire who has done work with the king in the past. There was a reward offered by the Viscount himself. Hereby offers into any interested parties a reward of 800 golden coins. Cha-ching! That some brave souls enter the bog of Graymoon and return with the Sir Pioty. Or Pioty. So you were on your way and you decided to do the journey. You arrived safely somewhat in Peanutwood. And after resting in one of the Shining Fiddle brothel and having enjoyed the local cuisine, as they would say, and the women and the wine, with a good amount of rest, you left earlier in the morning, I believe, and was setting off into the sunset of the bog itself. With a guide, of course, to get you at least to the edge of the bog.
Oh, cool.
And some of the rumors, one of them, that you have, one of the rumors from within the Shining Fiddle itself was that there are signs that say basically use of possessions of magical energies within Graymoon is restricted by royal order. So you're not sure what exactly that means, but I'm sure you're going to find out eventually once in there. And you don't know if it's serious or just to keep the magic out or keep the magic in. You also find that what else was there? There was something else. There was floating lights spotted, within the bog. You also encountered that the bog itself is a swamp. It's gonna a wet swamp at that, so it will slow you down as you travel through it a little, not completely, and that there are mires within it, quicksand in other words, and being aware of that, you will have a better chance of dealing with that when the time comes, hopefully. What else? Was there anything else? Anything? I don't believe so.
I think it said it wasn't completely waterlogged.
Right.
Bog areas. I mean, there's places where you can walk around without having to tread in water or sink in.
Right.
Okay. Already.
I do remember something about ogre going with a dwarf. That's all I remember at the end.
Oh yeah.
She was a bearded lady. She was very nice.
Oh. She was like a cake. Mm-hmm. I wrapped that into the local cuisine.
All inclusive.
Don't know if Gabriel's right there.
No.
Okay. Yes, and had your way with the bearded dwarf woman. Oh my. Let's see. The early morning comes about. There's I believe you all stayed at the inn, at the tavern.
Yep.
The guide said that you were welcome to stay there or at the Legion itself. And he was going to meet you there in the morning. So the morning rolls about, nice and somewhat early. And whoever would like to awaken awakens, and it's just about sunrise, pre-sunset. No, pre-sunrise, I should say. What would you like to do? Anybody gonna do anything before the guide arrives? I would say in a nutshell.
Maybe get a little breakfast.
I agree. It was a long night.
I still feel a little sore from the fight on the boat.
I feel a little sore from the lady I took up last night.
Oh, did she have a beard too?
No, not at all.
Oh, that's sad for you.
All right, breakfast.
Yeah, just slowly perk up in the morning till our guy gets there. Get into trekking mode. How far away is the bog?
Oh, you're not sure.
Okay. As long as the guide knows.
You're not too sure, but in the morning time rolls around, I'll go ahead and assume that you're all prepared, dressed, go downstairs. I did our friend, female halfling, the Honorable Eliza, Sandy? Yeah, Elisande. The owner, the bartender that you also met, is there in the morning, making sure that things are being as they should be in the early morning business. Just for a quick reminder, she's the only one with another servant girl at the moment because it's early. The choice of bacon steamed bun and a tankard of ale, dire pig pie and a glass of brandy, or Earl Bear sandwich with a cooked bread and a mug of perry. And you did also encounter some other patrons that look like halflings and a half elf that were there talking among themselves and caught your attention for something, because they just did not look like the rowdy resident that lives nearby or would frequent this. And whatever you have, if you have breakfast, it's 4 silver. It is quite good. Takes about 25 minutes, 20 minutes. Rolling along and eating. Do you all decide to meet downstairs?
Yep, I'm downstairs eating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else getting a hum or fill up cutting that?
I get Phil cutting out occasionally.
Okay.
I think it's a distance to the mic issue.
Okay.
Yeah, I talk away sometimes and into it, and I plug in my headphones. When my headphones are in, the mic drop in volume and receptiveness. So I'll go ahead and take them out. Encountered that the other day. I was like, "Can you turn up your volume?" I'm like, all right."
Oh, yeah, that's a big difference right there.
Yeah, is it?
Yep.
Okay, Dougie. That's cool. Some of my family freaking out when they hear that dwarven prostitute sleeping with ogres.
Yeah.
My mom already thinks I'm weird enough as it is. She doesn't need any actual proof.
What is going on over there?
Anyways, enough about my personal life, and you're all welcome to it if you like. That's for sure. You're all welcome up. Let's see. So, you all meet and enjoy the breakfast. Breakfast is, for the most part, pretty good. You're not
Did
sure.
you say those 3 adventurers were down there in the breakfast room?
They are.
We saw them last night, right?
No, they were there last night. They're not there this
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I just wanted to point that out because that was a detailed point. It was a point of interest. It was something that I definitely remembered. The 3 halflings and a elf.
3 halflings and an elf.
3 males and a female. Okie doke.
Were they dressed like adventurers? I mean, adventurers gear.
No, they didn't. They didn't have like backpacks and full dress, gear,
Okay.
gear hanging upon them. But they definitely did not look like they were residential.
Okay.
About you're like dressed in clothes. They definitely had armor and a few their weapons upon them.
I forget we were. So we noticed them.
Right. They were just checking you all out. Because when you came in, you are not only wearing your colors, you were dressed, just from adventuring, and so your full adventuring gear was apparent. Okay, dokie.
Right.
Let's see. So a little bit later, we finish up. The barmaid, thank you so much. It's not good everything. She's quite giggly for this time in the morning, and
I tip her a silver.
Ooh.
many. She's a human, and she's fairly young, and she says, "Oh, thank you, thank you." Doesn't pay much attention to the overall consistency of your. How do I say it without being totally racist? Your species. You got an ogre, a minotaur, an elf, Nazi.
Come on, it's a bar tavern with hookers. I mean, why would she?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
So she thank you so much. Thank you. May the gods bless you. And a little bit of time passes, and it's a little bit after sunset, and someone comes in, and he's wearing the same type of cloak and color you are known for, and comes up to you all. It's the Legion of the Blessed Tome. My name is Sean Fager.
Oh, hello, Brother Sean.
Okay.
I can't make this stuff up, dude. It's a real man's name.
Oh, Brother Sean. I am Siguri. No,
My name's Ogre.
the Blessed Tome,
Hey.
as you can see. These are my companions.
Well met, brother. I am Drokor. I am Drokor.
I'm Brim.
Good to meet you, my brothers.
I'm Sable.
We're off to look for Sir Pioty. And you notice that he definitely slurred his name on purpose. Says Pity, Sir Pioty instead of Pioty, or Pioty, Pioty. Left out the O. Pioty.
Okay.
So he goes, yeah, we're off to see if Sir Pioty is still within the bog, and if he is there, to, from what I hear and what I've been told, is to rescue him. And
We'll do what we can.
Is Sean human?
pardon me?
Is he human?
He looks human.
Okay.
We'll do what we can.
He looks like he's a human. And Sir Pioty, and he's known to have a page of the Blessed Tome, or at least whereabouts of one.
Sir Pioty.
Important, and definitely he has a contact with the king. It's the reward. There's some ongoing past history with.
Oh, Sir Pioty.
Sir Pioty?
Oh, you fell up and
Okay. All right. what it sounds like. Okay. Yeah, Sir Pioty.
Yep.
Yeah, I realized after I spelled it out and clicked it in, I go, oh, that doesn't look right at all. Okay, no big deal.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Yeah, that works. I like Sir Pioty. So he goes, yes, and so I'm to take you to the edge of the bog, and that has been my instructions. And I'll wait for you here, and if the point of if you do not return within a week, that I know that unfortunate things might have happened to you, and to basically send in reinforcements, a search party to look for you, or to take in consideration of what to do next from the those in charge. What he says.
Can you share any information about these these magical glowing floating lights that they talk about?
He looks around the room and he sees the halfling lady and the servant girl.
Danger lurk in that swampy fog. I think that.
He goes, well, from what I've heard, these colored lights follow groups that enter, dance throughout the trees, and they sing children's songs, and lure into the depths of the bog itself, toward the ruins at the hands of the swamp. And,
yes, very fiendish indeed. Okay.
those who follow their coaxing either fall into the mire or is led into. Those who heard the song have, it sounds like children's rhymes to me. And I go, just being aware of it, knowing what it may be, and what it may not be.
So you only take a certain distance only then, just to start us off on this adventure.
Yep, just to the edge of the swamp, a bog.
And point us in the direction we need to go.
Follow me. Right this way, please, my brother. And he goes out. He leads out. He exits the building.
Okay. Follow him out.
Okay. Everybody follows. He takes you to one of the nearby barns / stable hands. Enters it, and there's a what looks like another gentleman, equestrian center, the horses storage facility. And talks to him briefly, and he goes right away. And this guy starts bringing out a cart with 2 horses attached, and some smaller 4 horses, 5 more horses. And they're riding horses with saddle and bit, bridle, saddle blanket, and saddle bags. There's no, and the saddlebags do look empty, and says, "Here you are." I nod, and he jumps on one of the horses. I hope the cart and the 2 carried by the 2 horses will help.
Yep, that's what we gotta. We gotta ride.
It'll be better than walking.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't look like it'll hold my weight.
Are they Clydesdales?
Take a chance and find out.
Yep. On board.
I jump on a horse.
Right. So Delcor and Ogre, you both get on the.
No, I think I'll walk.
Okay.
I got along.
I mean, I'll get on the wagon for a while.
Okay. The wagon holds.
Oh,
So we'll get on there. You're what, 350? 375.
Well, as big as a Minotaur, whatever that is, it's got to be 300 easy.
Big old Minotaur sitting on it.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. And he leads off. He leads off out of the Pleasant City. There's some early morning activity. Some of the shops starting to open up. Bakeries more so. With the street merchants pushing / selling breads, baked items, and the such. Ogre, go ahead and roll a perception check with advantage.
Not a strong suit.
And it is.
Definitely not.
You definitely see you smell cakes, but you're not from where.
Oh, I smell
All over. All over.
I smell cake.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
You smell cakes.
Evil things trying to lure you into
Definitely a cake.
the bog.
Cake nearby.
We should investigate.
Got a task ahead of us.
They'll be here when we get back, Ogre.
It's trying to lure you in.
Yeah. Yep.
We have a task ahead of us. Remember, they want.
Disciplined.
We can always stop for a cake.
I use message and I wave my hand and I say, these are not the cakes you're looking for.
I roll my eyes in the back of my head. What? Who said that?
The cakes. The cakes are talking to you.
Okay. Sean looks a little intrigued. And he goes, okay. He doesn't say anything. Actually, he just looks behind him. He takes off to the north west area out of the city.
Wagons ho. Let's go.
Wagon ho. Okie dokie. Right. So there's no real road or trail, so you have to slow down a little bit at times. He goes off the road. And
Normal clear day, sunny.
oh, weather-wise. Oh, good question. I would say, yeah, a little cool, a little overcast, just because it's coastal city in the morning, daytimes, little,
Okay.
but not too much. Nothing really cold, nothing really hot. Probably, very, very tepid for this area, which is nice for being this far north. Not too shabby.
All right.
And what else? Terrain-wise, earthy, wild brushes, shrubbery.
So did Brandon already leave us?
Brendan?
Yeah. Is that his name?
He's the one taking us.
Sean?
He's still with us, right?
Yeah, he's leading the way. Yeah, Sean.
What do you think we found Sir Pioty?
He goes, yeah, as you're right up next to him, he looks over and he goes, well, not really sure. All I know is that I was supposed to wait for him and he never returned. So I sent word back to the Legion.
Are there any rumors since you sent word as to what could have happened to him?
Roll persuasion. He goes, well, as he talked about it, he knew that where he was going and why he was going there. He definitely had a purpose, and that purpose was to retrieve a page of the Blessed Tome. That's for sure. So he was with intent, and he didn't. And after he didn't return within the day, I knew something was amiss. And I didn't see any nearby campfires or any other signals or heard anything that would indicate smoke-wise or a large fire or something.
I'm surprised that the Legion would send just one person to retrieve the cave of the Blessed Tome. It's a valuable asset to our cause.
And he goes, well, maybe less was more. The tension, the forces of chaos are upon us. As we overheard some rumors of an attack on one of the ships that arrived the other day, and there was no rhyme or reason, no. What's he trying to say? No. Was it a coincidence or was it planned? If it was coincidence, it was a rare occasion that we were aboard it, or at least your group was aboard. If it was planned, that means that the forces of chaos have spies and they're listening.
True.
How Sir Pioty
Indeed, that we were beset by the undead.
Yeah. Not only a loyal, consistent contact with the Viscount himself, but by himself. Didn't want to attract too much attention. This time.
Perhaps he's also mightier than us, so one is all you need.
Yeah, could be. And he goes, well, I've only heard about him and never seen him in action. So I guess the Legion's idea this time around is to make their force known, very apparent. And he points to all of you, so that the message is sent to the chaos. The message is sent to chaos, the forces of chaos, and those who would think that otherwise, that we mean business, and we're not taking this lightly. And we're going after our man. That's what he says. And we're going after our man.
All right. That satisfy you, Diggory?
Well, I'll have to be.
We're going after our man.
But
Also,
the tales they've always had, the heroes themselves have had someone to rely upon. Their sidekicks, so to speak.
Oh. I don't know, but the generals are autocracy. Decided to do what they did.
Yep. I have to abide by their wisdom.
Their wisdom, and also I follow my orders. I'm sure just as he has.
Yep.
The Legion doesn't always. The Legion has been fallible. We're not perfect. Never.
I look around. So true. So true. Well, I'll sing ballads about our adventures nonetheless. But unless we come to untimely end, then there will be no more singing.
And the next degree I'll do it. Degree 2.
2.0.
Yeah, 2.0.
Alrighty. And as you travel, you don't. Wildlife seems pretty apparent. You hear birds. You see rabbits here and there, fairly abundant, which is a good sign for anybody with any nature.
Nature.
Yeah. Nature background or proficiency.
Let's see. Animal handling. Nope, I got 1 level nature.
Nope, just some nature.
Okay.
Okay, dokie.
As we're traveling, I'll just keep an eye out, make sure we're not being followed or anything like that. Or as best as I can, sitting inside the wagon.
No, it's a flatbed wagon. So not really anything too extravagant. What else? So after traveling for about 4 hours, or I would say at least a couple hours. Sean holds up his hand and we rest for a bit, give the horses a break for a little bit, and then ride fairly hard on him. And he looks at the bigger men, Caldrim and Caldrim, and also for the Delcor, and he looks back and he goes, "Yeah, we'll give him just a break for a bit. We're gonna wait, just rest up for maybe 20 minutes or so, half an hour."
Right. Sounds good.
And he jumps down and starts petting his horse and talks to it a little bit. Seems kind of odd talking to his horse, but Caldrim has no problem with talking to animals either, or plants, for that matter. Anything you guys want to do during the little break there?
Everybody's healed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We got a long rest.
Yeah, won't do anything special. Just keep an eye out. Make sure no one comes upon us.
Can I see the sun, or is it too overcast to see the sun?
It's not too overcast. It's burning away. Partial clouds. It comes and goes. For the most part, it's pleasant. The sun's out.
Okay. I take off my cloak and I get down to just my bottoms, and I try to absorb some of the sun just because it feels really good to my to a fire genasi. That heat coming from it feels natural to him.
You went to lizard mode.
Pretty much.
Get on a rock. All right.
Yeah. The fire genasi strips down to his knickers. Well, not strips down to his knickers, but does exactly that. You see him. Anyone seen him do this before? I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so. I was about to ask. I don't think I've seen him do this before, so I'm just assuming.
Most of the time we're inside. In a cave or something.
Really?
So,
okay.
Yeah, not really a chance to be outdoors and see the sun and get to absorb it as much as possible.
Do you say anything to anybody going, I'm doing what my people do?
I just do what my people do. I don't get down to my underwear. I get down to like my pants, and I get like kneel down and just stretch my arms and like just absorb, and you kind of see like the fire that goes through over my skin just start to like get brighter, and it feels good. It's just
Is he glowing?
Like my character kind of is on fire when he's in combat, so it's kind of just like that. It just feels good.
Feeling good, looking good.
Okay. All right. I'll just view the spectacle for a moment and take it in and go, okay, well.
Good.
I have a pre-battle thing too, just to be able to get that fire flowing, get it ready to go.
Yeah.
Caldrim is looking a little off because he's not used to land too much. Experienced he looked much more at ease on a ship.
Caldrim?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, there. You see him, he's whispering. He goes over to a shrub and he goes down and goes, "Oh, what's this like living out here?" And he's talking. You definitely see him talking to a bush.
Okay.
You don't know. I don't know if anybody knew why he's doing it. Seems like the bush is talking back. I'm not sure.
Or he's responding like if someone's talking to him.
I don't think anybody's seen him do that either. Different. Welcome to a furball.
Yeah, so
all right. Rest time passes, and back on the horse. He goes, "Okay, horses are rest onward." And this time around, it's a hard ride.
I get dressed, get back on my horse, and I'm ready to go.
Okay, he definitely waits. Sorry about that. Yeah, he would wait.
Okay.
One waits until you're ready, and everybody's on the horse. Once they're on the horse, we're off. We're gonna ride hard this time. And you see that he is circling a little bit. Instead of going straight, he circles a bit, takes a hard right. He comes into a patch of trees and does another hard left. And he goes. You start to go through a little more dense forest area. Sun's still appearing. It's not totally blacked out or anything, but it's definitely a forested area.
So the ride is getting a little rougher with the terrain.
Make a nature check.
Nature.
You make a nature check. Let's do a group nature check.
Yep.
13, 2, 13.
Ooh, 22 for Diggory.
22. And
Sing the song of wilderness, and here I am, outdoors.
8.
Gonna roll for Mike, or is it necessary?
Yeah, well, I just rolled the general.
Okay.
Miss. My nature is 0, so that's a no. And I think Mike's is something else. Where's this little man? Yep, and a 20. So definitely anybody, well, not anybody, but Garrett, Diggory, and Delcor and Brem, you definitely see that, you're heading into some forested area for a purpose, and it's not like he's following a trail now. And Diggory and Garrett definitely understand that he's seeing if he's being followed. You definitely see that nature of, cutting in and out of trees. There's something that is done to obscure vision, or just to be a little careful on the back end.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So after another hour or so of travel time, you start to come into this, the forest area starting to lighten up. And you definitely see as you get closer to it, a swamp. You see the bog. And it comes up to this point, and he goes, this thing, whoa! Sean holds the horse. And he turns the horse around and goes, this, my friends, is the Graymoon Bog. Graymoon Bog. And he goes, I'll be here, and I'll have the horses in the cart at stay, and I'll be here for 1 week. And if you don't,
It is.
1 week.
We shall return.
And if he goes, excellent. He goes, welcome to the bog.
I walk up to him and I say, "Hey, do you have a torch?"
Does Sean have a torch?
Yeah.
Because fully equipped.
Yeah, I would say yeah. He has a torch. Sure.
And I asked to see it and I light it for him and to make it easier on him so that he has fire out there right away. And then I start walking towards the edge of the bog.
Okay. And he plants it in the ground. Okay.
What time of day is it?
By now, I'd say midday. Early.
Okay, Sean, we wish you well. Good luck, and be safe.
Brother Sean, I thought it was Brother Bender.
That's good.
I said Brother Brendan. See you again, Brother Brendan.
He waves back. Sure thing.
Dumbass, my name is Sean.
He doesn't care.
Yeah. Hey, okay, yeah.
I never see these guys ever again.
Yeah. Goodbye, guys.
If I
You better run shirts.
Nope. If I see you in a week, then maybe I'll put your name to memory.
Yeah.
But he's nice. Good, off script. So, yeah. And he goes, okay. Good luck. What do you guys do? We're walking.
Well, look at the terrain on the bog and see what the best path is. And then,
And I put my wolf thing on.
what's it?
Wolf head. Like what is it called? The head with the
Like a cowl?
hanging down.
Yeah. Like a cowl, right? Just put on top of your head.
Yep.
All right, very good.
It's my hunting, my prize hunting trophy.
Oh, really? Wow.
If we're going out into the depths of hell here in the bog.
Okay. Hey, let's
No return.
take a 5-minute break for a bathroom.
All right.
All right, very good.
Correction! Furious!
And this is what you see for terrain. You see some, the darker areas are wet. You don't know how deep the water goes, but you know that you definitely see it. The drier areas are the light green. There's bushes and shrubbery and...
Sorry.
All dark to me.
All dark to me as well.
Oh my god. Alright. Alright.
Fault is
I love the shit black.
fog of war on.
Although if it's dark, I can't see anyway, because, you know, dark.
I can't see anything.
Oh.
Just go to the page settings and turn on.
There you go. Oh, nice.
Voila.
Much better. Much better.
Do you want us to put like a token on, or?
Yeah.
One token for the whole party?
Go ahead and put your tokens on.
Individual?
Or do you want us to start?
Oh. How about the middle? Middle sounds good. Right.
Second this one.
Right smack in the middle.
Oh, I feel a trap.
That's flop.
Feels trappy.
Right smack in the middle.
This looks like a great place to camp.
Oh yeah.
Little island, yeah.
Whoop. Hit the arrow and there you go.
How tall are the trees in here, roughly?
Pardon me?
About how tall do the trees get in the bog?
They vary. Some are 8 to 30 feet tall. Just it varies. Like the let's see, these ones, those are the short guys, 8-10 feet. The ones that look like this are 20 to 30 feet. So it's quite the range there.
Yep. I say it's a big variety.
All right. So let's see.
So this is where we're starting out from, or is this where we're stopping for whatever reason?
Yeah, you've been walking for a little while, and
Okay. Well, it was spread out a little bit, not so concentrated.
place your guys wherever you'd like.
That's where I'm at right there.
I prefer the dry land, so I hop between them.
Okay. And who wants to play Mike?
Mike. Characters.
Hey, Mike.
Okay. Wherever you like.
Where's the kookaburra? Kakakora? Raka?
He's a birdman. A birdie.
Kamuka.
This guy will like.
Toucan Sam?
This guy will be back here with Ogre. Likes the peacefulness of it. And so you travel for a little while, and you come into this patch. This patch, as you see, as you're traveling forth, and let's see. You.
How fast was our group going? Do we decide?
Oh, how fast are you going?
Yeah.
Walking in difficult terrain, so your movement is half.
So, about a mile an hour.
Yeah, pretty mellow. Not bad. Doctor, about.
All right. Any signs of someone might have camped out or stopped by here?
No, you can make a perception check.
Alrighty.
I would like.
Let me roll perception then. Let me see. Come on, there you go.
From what you see, it doesn't look like there's anything or anyone that's been here.
Okay. So no one's traveled through here that I can tell. Okay. Well, go on. All right. I don't see any signs of people passing through here. Or
Who was over there? Yeah, you don't see any signs of anybody, but from what you can tell. And Brim, you do see a sign. You see it there, and it's attached to the tree right next to you here.
Oh, how convenient.
Yes. And it says use or possession of magical energies within Graymoon is restricted by royal order. And it's kind of not, the sign itself is it's old, it's not a, it looks like it's been there, it's weathered. The carving on it is not real exact. It looks like, somebody did it ago that didn't know how to carve and they just popped stuff on there it's nailed to the tree.
Does this order have any control over ours, over the Legion?
No, definitely.
I would know that. I mean.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, then I look at the sign and I put up my middle finger and I light it on fire, and then I turn around and walk away from it.
What does the sign say?
It says ogre is not allowed to use magic.
Well, that's fine.
It says magic is prohibited by some. I'll keep it nice. I'm not going to listen to the sign.
I've closed the door. You're safe. You guys can go
Everywhere.
Like one of them generic $1,000 fine for littering.
What was that, Degree?
I'm just thinking about the sign.
Yeah, there's no indication at the bottom by
No, it's on.
California Penal Code or whatever.
No, it's on fire by now. It didn't make a catch.
Okay. Alrighty. All right.
So, well, go ahead and let's see.
Hey, Mike's back.
Mike, are you back?
Our scout. In time.
Just in time.
Oh,
No.
You're surrounded by 10 mongooses that are about to count.
Mongrel?
That's two.
Hi.
Let's see, to bring you up to speed, you have made contact Sean Fagger, and decided he was going to take you to the edge of the bog and wait for you all 7 days. If you return, great, and if you did not return, he was to report back lost in action, missing in action. Riding horses were provided, which you left at the edge of the bog with Sean, because for travel purposes into it. There is it's a wet bog, so it's a difficult terrain, and it would slow you down and/or maybe problems with the horses. What else?
Pretty bog.
Yeah, very pretty. Let's see. And what else? We reviewed basically where we left off last week, and followed up by the colored lights that have been known to appear in the fog. From what you can understand, follow groups and lure them who are foolhardy enough into the depths of the swamp, into demise.
Yep. So we must deal with extreme caution.
You'll learn into our demise.
Yes. Watch out for the colored light. Also, discount. I can never remember this. Discount Murphy has also offered the reward 800 gold coins to any interested parties that some brave souls enter the bog of Graymoon and return with Sir Pioty, High Swordsman of the King's Temple. You got some information that the Legion, the Blessed Tome, decided to send one man in to get from what he understands, was no location of a page out of the Blessed Tome. And it instead of a group for purposes and also for basic tactics reasons, so that they wouldn't go ahead and be seen to attract attention. Obviously, it didn't work, so the Legion tried something a little more robust and pronounced to send a group of very observant legionnaires into this location. Along the travel from the city to here, let's see, you rolled high enough on your nature to decide that when we hit a patch of forest area that he was making the guide Brother Sean was making a good hard right and left turns into a forest area for seeing if he was being followed or if somebody was watching him, he's doing this right left. Definitely knew that just from the location, from how he was traveling through the forest. Good old fashioned nature check. And is there anything that someone else would like to jump in and throw in there? Just
There was cakes, but they wouldn't let me find them.
correct. There was cakes in the early morning area that the city was prepping and.
I mean, when we got to the swamp, did it not smell cake?
No, city.
Oh, that was in the city. Oh, never mind. I get confused.
In the city. Yeah, Ogre smelled some cakes but couldn't find the location of the baker.
Yeah, Brother Sean's going to wait for us for a week.
Wait for a week.
So right now the Zoom meeting is on Kathy's computer. I'm going to launch it on mine. If it happens to disconnect, I'll put the link in the Zoom. But we're going to see if we can just switch over, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, why don't you join on Kathy's and leave this on, and then you can switch yourself host to your Kathy's computer. You should be able to make her host.
Here. I go here.
I see double vision.
I should be.
Whoa. Double. Whoa.
Oh no, the voices are taking over again.
Nicely done.
It's not that I don't have a lot of faith in computers. It's just I tend to be surprised when they do what you think that they're going to do. All right, cool. So she's done.
What else?
Good to go.
Party-wise, you saw Brim go ahead and take off his heavier items. And, Brim, do you want to describe what you've done and when you were out in the daylight?
After we took a break, there's something the party hasn't seen before, but because the sun was out for a short time, I basically stripped down to my pants and I kneeled down and I looked like I was absorbing the sun like a lizard.
Okay.
Just it feels good. It re-energizes me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Soaking up power.
So you're from California.
He's totally solar, Mike.
Yes, I am. I was getting my vitamin D.
In vitamin D. He's totally solar. Exactly. Oh.
What else? Also, you saw for the first time him go ahead and he looked like he was talking to the bushes, talking to a shrub.
Aldrin was talking to the bushes and Brim was absorbing the sun.
And we were going to have you do something bird-like, but we didn't know what.
Caca.
Yeah. You're flapping your feathers and rolling around in water or whatever. I don't know.
Please, I'm not that kind of bird.
Ogre was hoping that you were going to lay an egg so he can, start getting some ingredients together for some cake.
For cakes, yeah. Yeah, kookaburra cookie cakes.
What else?
That's about it, really.
there was a sign that you came across
Okay.
that Brim found, and it said, "Use or possession of magical energies within Graymoon is restricted by royal order." And he saw it, and he gave it the finger and set it on fire. And it was a sign that was not like it was very old and weathered and carved and not very efficient.
Yeah, can't say which royal order either.
Yep. We're not too sure.
Was there like a what do you call it? Like a royal crest or emblem on it?
Make a perception roll.
Do I can remember where I saw it?
Yep.
Perception.
Cheers.
Here we go. Nope.
From the best of memory, don't recall if there was a crest or not.
Fair enough.
And Brim didn't care.
No.
Yeah.
Didn't. Nope. Just went.
F you, sign.
Much.
You ain't telling me what to do, sign.
So, you had also been traveling for about, what did I say, about a half an hour? You know, you're traveling about a mile an hour, give or take. So,
Yeah, about a mile.
it's a difficult terrain.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad for weaving and wiggling. Let's see. And that's where you came in.
Okay.
This is where we're at.
A reminder, you did get a full rest, so you're at max hit points, and also spells or abilities.
On roll 20 right now, it's still on. The one that I'm looking at is still on the castle.
On the castle?
We're in a
I
bog.
think you're in the wrong version.
Wrong one. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta.
Oh, I got to come in as a player.
We're on a boat last.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah. The Graymoon Bog. That's a nice map.
Pretty bog.
Yeah.
I think I'll put the song to Pretty Bog.
I'm just
Bogalicious.
Make
Is
it
it like a little lizard guy looking for a ring or a fish or something?
The Lithian.
Diggory, go ahead and make a performance check. You're gonna bust out singing, see if your friends are into it.
What you got?
You just like,
Of course, I do a wonderful performance.
We're used to this horribleness.
He's actually beginning to sound good to me.
Where'd it go?
zero.
Took a while to get.
It.
Somebody liked it. Do that.
Hmm.
Somebody else
Hmm.
liked it.
Fortunately, nobody here.
Liked it.
His for some reason his singing right now is just not.
Off key.
It's a work in progress. A work in
No, not one of your better.
You're singing as you sing a fly flies right into your mouth and in your throat and you cough. And yeah, so we're all kind of
Contract for poison.
Choo-choo fly.
casting cure wounds on myself for that one.
Next comes a spider.
I don't know why. Perhaps he'll die.
use the part is just swallow the fly.
Yep.
Let's see.
Good thing I brought my high leather boots.
Oh, I do like high leather boots.
That remains to be seen.
What do you guys do?
Do we see any of those lights floating around near us or anything?
Well, it's still the afternoon, I think.
Yeah, maybe nighttime I would.
Too bright for.
Go ahead and make a investigation check.
You see 5 lights.
I'm looking for a.
22?
You do actually. And it's over about 10, 20, 30 feet away, and it looks like a little dim light. You just barely saw, but you're not sure. You'd have to get closer.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I'm going to check out that mysterious light over there.
And that's
See
I'm
if
actually
those
gonna I'm gonna go closer.
okay. It was about here.
And I start talking to it in different languages.
Yeah. Languages? Okay. And Bryn just starts walking off. He didn't really say anything.
Yeah, so notice, where's the room going?
Oh. And Eldrin goes, and he keeps an eye on him, and he walks over a little bit, and he stops right here. And he's just watching you, just to see what you're doing. Maybe you're going to go talk to Bree. He wants to jump on that conversation.
And you guys hear me speak languages you guys have probably never even heard of. Because I can speak primordial, abyssal, infernal, different dialects of primordial, Aquan, Orin, and Terran. So I try everything to try to talk to this thing.
What are those funny sounds coming out of your face?
Does it react to me at all?
No, it doesn't react to you. Go ahead and make a perception check.
That is not my strong suit.
No.
Wow.
You don't.
Terrible.
You don't see anything. And you see it.
Can I do an Arcana check on it to see if it's magical, like it's not natural and you know, like it's being controlled by somebody?
Oh, yeah, you definitely know that it's not natural, and you definitely you go ahead and roll. Actually, let's see what you roll.
18?
Oh.
You know it's not natural, and you definitely 18. Yeah, you can't tell if it's being controlled by someone, but you definitely know it's not natural. You know, it's something you haven't seen before, so you're not sure what to make of it. Make a nature check. Also, holes for you. Yeah, you're not sure. From what you can see, it's just looks like a little glint of a light floating about the ball.
Would I have learned any of this with knowing, like, reading books and history and stuff like that? Would I have seen anything like this in the books?
No, I don't. Your nature check was pretty good. You want to make a history check?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you don't recall anything about reading something like this. You're not sure, but it's kind of cool, kind of neat.
makes you want to follow it.
Very curious. So
I turn back and I come back to the group and I say, well, it's not talking to me. Anybody else want to try?
Sure. What did you see?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I saw one of those ball of lights. It wasn't very big.
Glowing lights?
The glowing lights, yep.
The ones we're not supposed to be following?
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't follow it. I went to go try to talk to it to try to see if it would respond to me, and
Okay, well, so that's what you were doing. Okay.
yeah,
All right.
I tried in every language that I know.
Perhaps it is too early. Okay. Just one?
What? I was looking for a large bird. Sure, I can try my eloquent languages. I'll go over there about halfway, like he did.
Okay. Make a investigation check.
Speak to it in Draconic, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
I'll be right next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
A little hard to see. Are you looking too, Delcor?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on.
The light which you speak of.
You don't see the light.
Yeah, so I'm looking his direction now. I don't see what he sees.
Be gone now. Let us move on to
All right.
task at hand.
Delcor, do you want to? If you're looking for the light, you can make an investigation check.
Okay.
Anybody?
I was looking at the same time that Digger was looking, so.
Yeah.
But investigation.
Out Sir Pioty's name out loud. Perhaps he
15 and 14, Phil.
Nope, you don't see the light.
Okay.
From what you see, it's looks like swamp trees, ocean, no light.
All right.
Well, assuming that it's there, which I totally believe that it is, it sounds like it's following us. So we that's interesting. I wonder if it's intelligent.
moved on to
Oh.
other.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try to keep an eye out for it.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Anybody that wants to look for it, make an investigation check.
I'm looking for a bird, a large bird, like a crow, an owl, hawk.
You,
What are we
And,
looking for?
Tell me if I see one though.
what are you looking for? What is the purpose, Diggory?
What are you looking for?
One of the winged ones, so that it
I'll
may
be here.
help us out in searching for
Okay.
from above.
I see, huh?
Hello.
hello. You just see trees. You don't see what he was seeing.
Well, hi,
That's fine.
fly.
As he talks about looking for a bird, I'm going to slowly open my wings. If only we had one of those.
Yeah.
That would be excellent idea. Keep your eye out for it.
Sure, I'll go up and circle around a little bit.
I'm gonna fly above you guys and
No birds up here.
How far up? How far up do you go? Trees range from 10 feet to 30 feet, give or take.
I'll go 30 feet up.
Okay. You're at the top of the tree line, and so you look around.
Yeah. You see any open clearings or anything like that? Large mountains where dragons might be?
You see the open,
wyverns.
but the darker of the two colors is watery, and you're not sure the depth.
Yeah.
And you got the land. So this much is obvious. Go ahead and roll another investigation or a perception check, actually.
I perceive nothing.
You see a lot of trees. You know balls of light from above.
Is there any kind of a path?
No, not really. Not really a path. You're not sure.
I wonder how someone would guide themselves through this swamp from one side to the other. Are we coming from the direction that they came from, or that they were going to?
Going to.
Going to. So
Yeah.
we're going to try to go back the other way and find their trail.
No, there was no trail. Sean the guide did the same thing with Sir Pioty.
Uh-huh.
He left him at the edge of the bog, and he went in by himself. He waited several days, didn't return, and he went back to town.
From this side or the other side?
From the same side.
Okay, but this is the side that they were aiming for.
This is the side that the guide took you to.
Right, but what I'm saying is like for...
This is the starting point. We're going further in.
Okay, this is the starting point where they came from. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we don't have any trail, no nothing.
Well, technically, the starting point's behind us. This is where
Right,
the
but this is
direction-
where they were kind of going. And
Yeah.
there's no paths, no trails.
Yeah, so far no paths, and
So I guess we would just head in the direction that they would have been going.
more
And
or
I
less.
will, I'll reconnoiter every hour or so to see if there's anything of interest.
I think there's something there. Maybe we should mark the trail that we follow out, so that we can make it back, or in,
Good.
and so that we can make it back out.
Oh, we got a burned sign.
That's a real good idea. Yeah, but we're not going to be able to find that burned sign again in our lifetime.
It's right there.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, like when we're a day in, it's not
Oh.
going to lead us back this way.
True.
Well, but I mean, if somebody was going to do a trail and it was going to stick, then they probably would have done that years ago. Ew. This is beginning to sound like kind of a...
Hurt to try though.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, how are we gonna find our way back out?
What do you suggest?
Well, you are a bird, so I suppose you could figure the way back out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Birding it.
Does anybody have, let's see.
Fly up and mark us a landmark in that direction.
Do I see any landmarky kind of thing, or is it just one big bog?
No, you see the you see that of course I'm not going to say this to be demeaning or anything, but you definitely see the sun.
Okay.
And in the early mornings is when you hit there, so it rises in the east, sets in the west, and so we're heading to the northwest and coming up from the south, I should say. And so when you hit the bog, it was from the south.
Okay. So my question is, like, is there like a hillock or like a big extra tall tree or something that we could use as all right, let's aim for, in the northwest direction. Let's aim in that direction.
I'll say yeah, I'll go for that.
Sure.
Yeah. Sure.
Awesome.
There's a tree that's a little taller than normal, from
Fly up every so often and tell us whether we're going in the right direction.
Okay, survival skills for incorporating into.
I have survival skills, yes.
So do I. I got a 3, but I'm saying, isn't that something we would roll and?
Addition to, maybe it'll give us a bonus. By.
But
I'm thinking it. I like it.
Let me see what survival says.
I like it.
Yeah. Once you lay out a foundation, then you go ahead and roll if you actually follow through with it. You gotta have the idea first and not just go, I'm gonna use survival to yeah.
Well, that's what I'm asking. If survival would be something we can use. This is GM might ask you to make a wisdom check.
Yep.
Follow tracks, hunt wild game, guide your group through frozen wastelands, identify signs of outbears, blah blah blah, predict the weather, avoid quicksand and other natural hazards.
Yep.
Using that knowledge, we could come up with an idea. Say, hey, maybe we can make like a little 3 logs together, tie them up, and that's a mark right there.
Sure, I like it. We're gonna do that.
Especially since I see all kinds of logs laying around there.
Yeah, you just have to have an idea for it. I could just.
Yeah. I can.
Can you guys?
I mean, the survival skill. Yeah, no, I agree.
That takes away from the role playing. I want you to actually say, I do this, and it's like, okay.
Yeah.
And since it was a good idea of using a landmark, I was like, well, I'll give him kudos for coming up with the idea. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, basically, I was just trying to ask if I can use survival as a basis.
No, he's gonna make us do use survival.
Yeah.
I
get
that.
Oh yeah, it's coming. Don't you worry.
Your sound seemed to have gone up real quick.
Your mic came forward.
I have no idea. I haven't done anything to it.
Yeah.
Mic on your Chromebook, right?
Yep.
Maybe the actual headphone mic. If you had to point it up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
That helped last time.
All right. Oh, I did lower that a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's better.
Okay. That's up here. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, don't. Yeah, I got you.
Alrighty.
I just want to see what you guys are going to do, because I was like, oh, you guys are traveling into a
foggy area.
Foggy swamp bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Is the air moist? Like, okay.
Muggy and moist.
Muggy moist.
Oh, Mr. Burn.
I was thinking that if we put a bunch of these logs together, I could start them on fire and then ease the fire back to continuously put out a smoke.
All right,
but
I like it.
I think maybe the moisture in the air would be too much for it. Depending on how long we're going to be here, that might not be a suitable option. But then again, it still would leave a landmark of burnt log.
But if we do this every so many miles, theoretically, when we need to come back out, if there's already a pile of twigs and stuff, I could go ahead and burn it, and then you can see the plume of smoke. Same for that one, and I could do the next one down.
Well, yeah, the big logs will be the landmark, but halfway we do a couple of notches in the tree or something.
I was just thinking that.
Huh?
I can actually scorch the trees with my hand because my hand's on fire.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, there you go.
Every 5 miles or something, or every mile.
I hope there are no
Every
nature
tree-
spirits.
Every tree that I'm next to. And it's not like a deep one. I'm just gonna score the bark.
You'd want to do like every 1 mile or something. That's
Log
yeah.
here. Turn on.
I hope there's no bog druid that's taking care of this area.
Exactly. I noticed
like-
you've been
Burning my house here, my buddies. All right.
One man's house is another man's trash can.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll find out.
You'll find out.
okay.
All right. So how frequently are you making the markers? Everyone?
I suggest.
The big markers?
So your big marker's gonna be.
Yeah. But I was saying that every mile or some half mile, whatever, you mark one tree.
Is it a
1 mile between markers is a long way.
Is it a mile, half mile, quarter mile, 500 feet, 60 feet?
You just trail for.
Okay.
All right.
Every mile.
Well, Brim's the one with a fire ability, so he's marking the trees, but the big pile of logs or whatever is every mile or 2 miles, whatever you would decide to do. That's just my idea.
Yeah, I'm basically burning my handprint into the trees probably every 150, 200 yards, and it's not something that is very like deep to hurt. It's just scoring the bark.
Okay.
Or we could just go with that. I mean, we don't have to leave a big old mark either.
Yeah, that works.
A trail of breadcrumbs.
Yep. A trail of burning hands on the tree. All right.
Brim is doing it every 150, 200 yards. All right.
We're not making a fire every 2 miles.
No. All we need is the tree thing. Well, I mean, what did you say, 2 miles?
Yeah, every 2 miles.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so big mark every 2 miles.
Some big
Yeah.
logs and turn them on fire and let it burn by itself, and we keep going.
Well, Brim said he could control the fire. He can, rage it up and then calm it down.
So the whole thing is to get smoke going, like Garage said.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Plus, it'll
Make it so.
a mark on the ground for us to see.
Make it so, number one.
Number 2.
Two.
okay. Every couple miles you got to mark, and he's marking every 150, 200 yards. Gotcha.
I look over at Ogre and do I see him drooling or anything?
What are you doing, Ogre?
I don't know.
I'm drooling.
Drooling.
He's actually
Thinking about them cakes I smelled
Yeah,
earlier.
those cakes, all those cakes.
You think you almost smell a cake, but you're not sure. It's wrapped your mind around it. You just can't. They're talking about doing something with trees, and you're like,
Cake obsessed.
cake. Where's the cake?
Yeah.
We're missing the beauty of the forest for a few trees. Where's the cake?
Looks over at Diggory, turns into a cake.
Cake and bearded lady.
Why are you looking at me like that? I dig if he starts. Oops, what happened?
Okay. Alrighty.
Yeah, if he looks at me and starts licking his lips, I'm gonna take a defensive stance.
I like it. Just to be safe.
Okie dokie. Go ahead and everybody roll a perception check.
Perception.
Roll 20.
Looking for a big bird.
Okay. Oh, not bad. 18. 18.
I'm apparently otherwise occupied mentally.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Ogre and
Need perception from me?
yes, please.
Hey, I seen it.
He's seen it. Is that everybody? And Garrett, did you roll a perception?
I did. I didn't see anything. I'm otherwise mentally occupied.
Okay, 9, 18, 7, 9.
Doubly mentally out.
Hmm.
Must be bird mating season.
Hmm.
And let's see, Ogre and Delcor,
Mm-hmm.
you definitely see a large mire coming up that the party is walking towards, and they don't see it.
Straight ahead.
Sure.
Okay. Be careful up ahead. Looks like some rough terrain there. Mire, boggy.
Rick in the lead.
Be alert. Be alert.
Of what?
Oh, you just stepped into a
Did
mire.
I see the mire when they pointed out?
No.
Stepped into it.
Okay. Yeah. I'll walk up to the where I see it and then just point right there.
That mire. I totally see it now. So we avoid it, and we're gonna keep searching through. I guess I'm gonna do a search pattern going over our heads. I mean, as much as I can fly to be able to, because I feel like on the ground we're gonna see whatever's right in front of us, and so I will kind of do a spiral out from where we are, and then come back and then go forward a mile or so and do the same thing.
Okay. Roll a nature and a perception check once again.
Go out. You don't want to go out of sight of us, because then if something happens to you, we won't be able to. Oh.
Okay. You don't see anything, Garrett, when you circle up.
So that he knows where we are, I pick up one of these damp logs that I can actually hold, and I catch it on fire just so that there's a stream of smoke coming from the trees.
I like that. So that way I can trace my way back.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's why I was doing a spiral. It was like I would kind of circle out and then circle back.
Yeah.
I can, all evidence to the contrary, ignoring all evidence to the contrary, I do have pretty good eyesight.
Okay.
All right. You're traveling on for another 6 hours or so. Not 6 hours, but another hour. It's been another mile. We're at the 2-mile mark. And still making the burn marks every 150, 200 yards.
Yep.
Make another pile of logs.
Okay.
2 miles.
Before logs.
Make
I
5
light
logs.
them on fire.
And our buddy Brim brings them to life.
Yes. Fire.
As I stand really close to the fire to dry off from this wet, boggy nastiness, because this moisture sucks.
Bad for the strings on my lute. I hope we don't tarry here too long.
All right, and then I take the flame back down to a smolder, and then off we go again.
Okay.
Chocolate.
I went with the chocolate. That was a good call. I had to find the mute button because I was just like, what?
1, 2. All right.
You don't want it.
Anybody who wants to can make a nature check or a perception check. One or the other.
Let's see which one's better.
Here's my 4K.
I'll make a perception check. Better.
Got a steam ankle.
Okay. Is it it's closed? You said right? Closed.
Pardon
It's
me?
not open.
No, it's open. It's a stone archway
Okay.
that leads into a small earthen embankment. So
Okay.
little stone, and as you look into it, you can see that it goes through the earth, and you can see.
Foxy Roxy?
Pardon me?
Sorry.
No?
Any runes or like any runes or design on the archway?
No.
Is there not a door or anything?
Not a,
Or open archway?
I poke my head down and using my dark vision, do I see anything down there?
all right. Do you go in? Do you how far in do you go in? Like this, just the stone archway and look in?
Peking duck.
I'll take a few steps in.
Okay. You know that you have to. It seems really slippery as you go in because you're moving. You stop and you see that you might fall if you're not careful. Take a look in.
I take a step back out, and then I use fire to try to see if I can burn away some of this so that it's not so slippery on the ground.
Let me take a look to see if there's any tracks there first. I am, after all, a tracker.
Okay.
And you go ahead and try to scorch the earth, and it's wet. It's definitely just sizzling. You have a feeling that if a torch hit the ground, it would definitely be extinguished. And you don't see any traps. You think that it's trapped. There's no traps here outside of being slippery.
It looks like it's kind of unsafe to go down. There should be some handrails here, according to
OSHA. Yeah. OSHA guidelines. Okay.
I'm gonna have to write it.
This would never fly in my country.
Yes.
I look at Drellcore and I say, "Hey, buddy, you want to take an adventure?"
I don't know how to take that.
Whoa!
Take it underground.
We're done.
I come up and I touch his arm and I cast spider climb on him.
That's not my arm. All right.
I'm short. Come on now. I thought it was your arm.
All right.
Wow!
What's he doing? He's turned into a spider?
Yeah.
Okay.
I give you spider climb.
You want to link it?
So you keep spider climb?
There you go.
All right.
Yeah, it's not his arm, it's his pinky.
Concentration.
On this one willing creature you touch seems ability to move up and down. Oh wow. Okay. That works on somebody alright.
Grab a torch, I light it, I hand it to you, and I say, "You want to go down and check it out?"
Do I need a torch? I'm trying to see if I had I don't got dark vision now.
I have light.
Yeah, maybe you can well, I guess if I can handle the torch while I got spider climb, I'll just take the torch with me.
I'll just cast light. Just for an hour.
Okay.
Where you want it?
Not on his arm.
Yeah, put on my
Your
forehead.
horns? One of your horns?
Okay, pups.
That's cool.
I sing a song of light to you. Please put on your horn of light. There you go. I light his horn.
A ver qué dice el doctor. A ver qué dice el doctor.
Tip of his horn.
Ok. 9:45. A las 9:45. ¿Está my horn?
Turn your horn.
Okay.
Can I try to dodge it?
For 10 feet in any dimension. Okay, well, I'll do that. Go in and see how my grip is with the spider climb.
Okay. What do you climb? Just walking down the.
Just walking down the footpath.
Okay. Alrighty.
Why? Because it says spider climb. I just assumed I had to climb the wall, but no, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, that's fine. The floor is a surface. So you have also, and you see that it goes down quite a bit, and it comes to. You don't see it, but I'm going to tell you what you see.
You're mine.
You see that it goes down into a steep of 10, 20, 25 feet, and it flattens out, and you see the entryway, and it looks like water, like of some sort, dirty water. You definitely see water. It's reflected off of the light.
Mm-hmm.
The water moving?
You can see that it's illuminated a little bit. Just
Water's moving?
no, the water's not moving.
Oh.
The light's reflecting off it, but it's just you can see it as a reflective light. That's not moving. A little bit. It's glimmering, but not
How
moving.
big is the pool?
You're not sure. You'd have to go down further. You're just at the entryway right now, and it's 10 foot wide, and it goes down about 25 feet. But it's going at an angle pretty good.
And how far does the light look?
I think it's 20 and 20, but it's down to a point where you're at an angle where it goes down, and then the light is clipped. It doesn't go forward because it's at a different angle. You're like going like this and then like this. So when you have the light like this, it clips it.
Okay. Why?
What? Why? Think of it as like going down a 45-degree angle and coming at a 90-degree angle. And so the light coming down like this, right? You don't see further because it's at a different angle like this. Can't see my hands right there. And so the light is clipped right there because it's coming from this direction. So when you get down to the bottom, if you go down to the bottom, then you'll see more.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to go forward, please do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, tell me what I see. It looks the path looks clear to
Yelling
water,
back.
so I want to go.
All right, well, let's go check it out. I would guess that this is where the other guys met their doom.
Yeah.
I'd
Well, I
have
could
gone
go
down
back.
there for safety, for some place to camp.
Okay. Well,
Check
proceed
this
forward by myself then, and when I get to the water's edge, see how I can reverse it.
There we go.
Check for tracks, real core. I yell out.
Check for tracks so far.
You guys are right there. What are you yelling
Tracks,
for?
tracks.
All right.
Down below.
So if you'd like to venture forth into the darkness, go ahead and place your guy here. So just line him up at the start of the cavern, and Delcor, you can put your guy where you wish. Everybody else can put your guy wherever you wish.
Okay. You sound far away.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and put your dude somewhere. Put your dude somewhere.
Not in the wall.
You could be in the wall if you want.
What?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in the wall.
You go in the wall.
Oh, no, I won't be able to find myself.
Nope. Not very well.
Mm-hmm.
Halfway. Halfway in and halfway out.
Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ, that's small.
Let's see. There. Nothing in the back. And, should be able to see everybody.
See if I have a song for this occasion.
Where am I?
If you ever go back in the woolly swamp, you better not go at night. Things out there. Oh, sorry. Sounds like appropriate Charles Daniels.
I'm not sure. Here, I'll put you out there. There you go.
Yeah.
And who would like to play me? Who wants to play my guy? Oh yeah, Mike. Will you play my guy? Since
I
you're
would love to.
all right. And also in the future, if I'm the GM and I think it's a good idea, let's dish out some experience if people are on time.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. And the guy to show up gets to play the GM's character.
I dive in.
You dive in.
So it's-
He treats the stairs like a slip and slide.
Exactly. He screams, he yells, and he's just like going down. Ah! I found a flat board out here. I'm gonna Legolas my way down these stairs.
Borrow a shield.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Make
the
it
shield, of course.
Make an dexterity roll? Okay. Oh, you did not do well.
Who?
I made a dexterity roll so you could ride the board down the stairs.
Oh,
You got a 6.
Yeah. Que sera.
it's an acrobatics check, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh yeah. See if you slip and slide.
Oh, then you do it. Well played, Phil. Well played. It's an acrobatics check. That's the one that I've adjusted.
No. I didn't adjust anything. Let's see. And so you get to the bottom here.
hmm
I haven't used dynamic lighting, so I'm just gonna keep it old. Is it difficult to do?
What?
Dynamic lighting?
Oh, you have to prepare the whole map ahead of time.
Oh, okay. Forget it.
Yeah, you won't be able.
Okay.
It has to be prepared with lines. You got to draw lines where the wall is.
Oh, gotcha. Or it just shows everything.
Right.
All right. Therefore, you get down to the bottom, and this is what you see. I'll reveal 2020. Let's see. That should be about that. That's Kurovi.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
the dungeon I had a lot of straight lines, so it was a lot easier. This has a lot of nooks and crannies.
Cavern.
So that's the water right there.
Much more.
The water starts with a blue line. Can you guys see that blue line right there? If not,
No, I don't see a blue
No
line.
blue line.
the first stone right there.
I see
That-
the
The
stone.
water starts right here. Oh, I'm pinging. So you definitely see a water area. These are looks like stepping stones, and I will. Let's see. Looks like
I would like to,
a
I'd
low.
like to make us.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Something like that.
Sure. Yeah, a little further back, but that's fine. About like that.
I'm gonna try to take a look at the floor and see if there are any tracks down here, like where clearly somebody ahead of us would have gone from stone to stone.
This room is the low point of the entryway so far, holding most of the water that makes its way in.
Okay.
And
Oh, it's water beyond that.
The whole
I see.
room's full of water.
so far, the way you can see, you betcha, full of water. And so,
So start going down the stairs slowly.
Water in that
In-
direction.
I'll climb on the. Can I climb on the wall?
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
sure
So
can.
get on the wall and climb. You know where the.
And between you all, you definitely see this path of stepping stones that leads into the darkness and off to the right.
Oh, okay.
And
There seems to be a path of stepping stones. I'm not your stepping stone.
Is there
Yes.
a
unless
square
you're
5 feet?
or walking on the wall.
There square 5 feet.
And if you like to cross it, it's an acrobatics check to cross.
There
Oh, so
square 5 feet.
this is
Even
like
with the
a,
help of a spider climb?
No, because you're on the wall. You literally you can walk on the wall. So you're just
You
walking.
can hang from the ceiling.
Yeah, so that's what I'm going to use.
I hate platforming games.
Anybody who doesn't have the spider climb, go ahead and make a acrobatics roll.
okay. This is
Time for
me.
Donkey Kong. Ding, 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 whee! Ding, 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 ding,
I did
whee!
not make it.
I'm a spider.
You, however, got a 15.
Yep.
Huh.
All right,
Do you want to move forward?
8.
Let's see. Maybe I didn't put him on that.
Are you able to pull up my guy and access him, Mike?
Let me go. Yeah, I have your character sheet,
Alright.
and then oh, they are here in the wall.
Cool. Yeah, I'm in the wall.
All right.
Climbing speed equal to my walking speed.
I fell off.
Garrett, the first one with the 4, I think that's you. And anybody who rolled less than a 10, you slip off the path into the water. You're in the water, and the water is about 4 feet.
Waist deep.
Yeah, it's waist deep. On Ogre, it's thigh deep, knee deep, give or take, because I think he's like 12,000 feet tall.
6'14".
14.
Like your
I
bad
got the light.
Pardon me?
I want to even see what happens to them first.
Okay. Into the water, splash.
I think somebody should remain dry for at least a little bit of time.
I'll try to clamber back out of the water, obviously.
Yeah, easy enough. You definitely get back into the water, up out of the water, and no problem. Oh wow! Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I did.
He
Yes,
jumps.
I did.
He does a standing jump.
Wow, that's impressive.
My pantaloons are ruined.
He uses his talons to walk on the ceiling like a bat.
I like the cut of your gibberish, sir.
I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Batman.
Cavern ends right here.
Okay.
Murky water, black, ickish. Nothing. Let's see. Where's my friend?
Where's my friend?
There's a friend.
Who's your friend? Apple core.
So, where are you guys traveling to? Up through here on the path? How far?
We're following this guy
Okay.
down there. So
Drellcore's leading us since he's got the ease.
Drokor has taken you to an
Dan.
Dead end.
Well, I'm just exploring. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Sorry, world.
Anybody?
I didn't say come on in. I said I'm gonna go check it out.
Is this moving water? Is this moving water?
No.
And then Gerard took off inside and said,
I'm just in what am I, knee deep?
Yeah, if that.
Okay. Well, then I just stomp around.
Okay.
Oh, how high is the ceiling?
Good question.
This part of the ceiling is about, I would say 15, 17 feet, maybe 20 feet, maybe 10 feet in some areas. It fluctuates.
It's a cave. Yeah.
You're barely above the water line there, Joker.
Yeah. Okay. Well, go to the full max all the way up top then.
All right. Full max all the way to the top.
Scrape your horns against the ceiling. Like,
Yeah, I'm just gonna go
like
around the edge
chalk
of the cave there.
like fingernails on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
So are you walking like on the side of the wall kind of thing? Or are you standing up? Are you doing like the Spider-Man? Or are you
No,
crawling?
I'm doing like the Spider-Man walking clean to the wall.
Because you don't even need to do that. You can just like stand on the wall if you want, you know.
And
Oh, really? Okay.
The spider
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that.
Yeah, you don't need to crawl. Alright, and he's walking on the wall.
Walk along the edge.
And what is everybody else doing?
Well, they can see me right 'cause I got the light, right? They can.
Degree is, yep, you're just on the outside, so you can see that it's a 20 and 20, so you can definitely see him. Yep. So he walks around. So you gonna move your guy? Where are you gonna walk to?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch and see what they're doing first.
Okay.
They can move it.
I'm gonna leave my lute behind,
Okay.
or my dulcimer behind, and have my flute, my pan flute ready.
That beer. It says I can move.
Yeah.
Same as my. I can climb as fast as I walk, which is 30 feet.
Yep. And you don't need to use your hands to climb or anything.
And so, let's see, 5, 15, 20, yeah. Yeah, you don't, no. You just, more cavern, trails.
What happened, Grade?
Okay.
Oh, slippery! I have, my feet are not made for this. This is not I'm an outdoor. I'm a bird.
You know you
not
have
a
wings,
bat.
right?
It's
So-
not that big.
Okay. And you see that looks like the cavern goes off to the across from you.
Uh-huh.
And, up ahead, up in this area to the north, you see that the water line stops around here. About right there. Right?
Yep.
Okay. And also, let me and what you see in this area, I'll go ahead and show you. I'm not too worried about that. You see something like that. You see some hemispherical protrusions sit throughout this room. So you see like.
Sorry about that.
No worries. So you see these large mounds all throughout the bottom of the room.
Large mounds.
And you guys don't see Delcor anymore.
Dope.
10, 20. Yep, you see just him in the distance. Ogre, you can see him. If anybody has night vision, they can see him also.
All right, I will try to move
see how
along
I-
the jumping stones again.
You'd be able to see the torch.
It's
I got light on my horn.
All right.
20. Yeah, you'll see the torch. Yeah, you can see the torch
Right,
light.
it wouldn't illuminate anything for us, but we'd be able to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
With the
I sent a
successful.
message.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, I sent a message asking Drelkor what he sees.
Okay.
With the successful acrobatics, do I get to move along the
Hello.
Mario Brother
Hello.
thing?
There's
Yeah.
a watering right there, Phil.
Yes, you can. You definitely still see him because you're within the 40 feet. Ogre, and you can move along the path. You just don't slip off the path. And what'd you say, Delcor?
If the water is where I'm at, right there.
The water ends, and it goes into a cavernous or a room, and you see this hemispherical, these
Okay.
protrusions out of the mounds.
Who sent me the message? Brim.
Yes, Brim.
Okay. The water ends where I'm at, but I see some strange hemispherical objects that I have never seen before up ahead.
Curious, I started going along the. I jump over to the next spot, and then I tell Diggory, and I said, "Hey, there's dry land up ahead. We just have to make the journey."
Yeah.
So I started jumping between all of these.
Okay.
I'll go.
Great. I shall follow. How many times do you have to make the roll?
Well, did you make it the first go round?
I haven't tried yet.
Okay. Yeah. And who failed there? That was Jared.
Who failed?
Here.
Ogre.
Oh, Ogre. Okay. And so, Bram, when you get to about right here, or right there,
Where?
and yeah, go ahead and make a move, Diggory.
It's a 12. Acrobatics.
Sure, you can stay on the rocks. It's easy enough.
How far? Oh, go ahead and move 30.
Yeah, move 30.
Right behind Garade.
Okay, and when Ogre gets back, he'll do a 30-foot move. And same, let's see, and Garrett, you want to take care of Cauldron? You want to move 30 feet?
Okay. Oh, you're down there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's as far as you can go.
Okay.
So now, we roll again?
No. Well, is Ogre back?
Oh, I'm not waiting.
Can I go get some tea real quick while we're waiting for him?
Sure.
Yeah. Let's take a 5-minute break.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Phil.
What did I need to roll, though?
Oh, we're moving 30 feet.
What do I need to roll what?
We were rolling to actually for acrobatics to see if we're on the trail, but you're in the water already, so I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, you're out of the water. It's easy enough to stay on the trail, and you can move 30 feet. So. Move your 30 feet in the back. I gotta go pee.
Hippopia Zamphia is here. Hippopia Zamphia is here. That works now. That's good. Oh.
All right. Okay. You want to roll initiative, Phil?
Yeah, when we get back, we're rolling initiative.
Okay. What are those things? Giant jujubes?
Hey, Adam.
Alright. We shall see, we shall see.
Okay, I'm back.
Cool. And would you like to move yourself? You get a free movement if you want, or you can just chill.
Can I dangle overhead those formations?
You want to walk on the ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Right there. I guess I put myself right there, like overhead.
Oh, go ahead and move yourself back, and we'll roll initiative.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody's back. If you want to go ahead and roll,
Yay.
go for it.
Initiative. Okay.
Initiative. Please.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. This is my left.
Initiative.
Gator.
A 5. Oh man. Okay.
So.
All right.
Initiative. Want it private or? somewhere in the middle. It was name. The name. Hickory. Raphael. Oh man, you guys aren't hearing all this Greek voice acting that I'm doing? My mic turned off.
No worries.
Don't worry, my adoring fans heard it all. So there's like water dripping off the ceiling and stuff. Little stalagmites, stalactites in here.
No real stalagmites or no ceiling spikes per se. It's more cavernous, not really. It's more rounded, a little bit.
Any water dripping or anything like that?
Oh
or
yeah, really slimy.
echoey, not echoey.
Oh yeah, pretty quiet in here. Make a noise if you're talking, walking, talking. There's a bit of an echo.
Talking.
Yep. Chit-chatting. I don't think there's much of it though, because communication has been quiet. And you did a message, and there was just looking around and asking questions, and walking on the wall and watching him. So there hasn't been much conversation at all, actually.
What about the big splash?
Big splash. There was a big splash. There was 2 of them. But you guys are freaking not background, not object.
So, looking at those green things, other than the big red things to the left, what are the green things? Are those
protrusions on the ground, big mounds all over the cavern.
Big formations.
Yeah. Cavern pimples.
Don't pop them.
They're covered with slime, mold, and dirt. Can't really make out what they are, what it is, outside of just being an abnormal amount of dirt piled up, perhaps. It doesn't stink like poop, so they're not piles of
Guano.
Yeah.
You said there's no dripping, so it's not a formation. What is it?
Right. Yeah. Stalagmite, whatever.
I remember stalagmite has a G in it, so that's ground.
Right, where'd go?
Sounds like somebody playing a little COD behind you.
Yep.
Hey, plays. It's Counter-Strike. CS:GO. CS:GO.
Is he playing on the DFH?
No, we took down the DFH CS:GO server. Nobody was playing on it.
Oh, okay.
So we still play Day of Defeat. Still have that server.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what DFH was built on. So
Yeah. Okay. Try to get on there now that I got the computer.
yeah.
Not that I was any skilled at that game.
Don't worry, none of us are.
Oh, cool. You're back. Wait till Mike gets off the phone. Oh, roll initiative,
Roll initiative.
please. Click on your token and roll. There you go.
Gee, wow. looks like the draw course last.
Please click on my guy and roll initiative. There we go. Cool. Go ahead and send it.
Coolio.
Holy Mac. All right.
What'd you get? 9, 14, 14, 14, 15. Wow. Yep. Dead last. All right.
There's a huge alligator that comes rushing out of the water.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yes. And it will. Where's my alligator picture? Looks very rugged, big, large beast of a.
Yeah, nice pair.
Oh,
Nice
yeah.
pair. Using wallets.
Swinging, swimming, and it is. It looks at least 10 feet wide. Big alligator, big crocodile-looking creature. Alligator.
Do you have a sharp snout or a wide snout?
Yeah, not real sure.
The growl at us?
Oh, it lunges out. Lunges. So, Caldrum sees this wonderful alligator as he tries to slither up onto the trail. And yells, "Look out!" And I'll go ahead and Mike, what do you want my guy to do?
Sorry about that. Kathy's aunt called. Your guy will.
I yelled, "Look out!"
Look out! And then he will. Somebody has to be injured before Toll of the Dead can do anything. So he will.
No, it just does different damage.
Alright.
You can hold until we go. Go after we go.
He will go ahead and hold until we do something.
So we do some damage on it.
Yes.
Gotcha.
We will hold his action.
And the action you're going to hold is the
Toll of the Dead.
Okay. And Brim.
I yell to Drelkor, get to land as soon as possible. And then,
I just got to drop down.
You want to draw a line where the water line is on the other side?
It's about right here.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. 5 feet before the first protrusion. Yeah, you can draw it if you want.
So, because Drelkor can't technically move until then, I am going to move back onto the dry land.
Okay.
And hold my action until Drelkor hits ground.
Okay. What's your action? What are you holding for your action?
I'm gonna have spider climb.
Spider climb?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the ceiling.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Garrett.
I will go ahead and use my Gun Elfin short bow, and it's gonna be a.
Pew pew.
Let's see. Nobody has another. We don't have anybody else within 5 feet, so it can't really be a sneak attack. So I will take a deadly strike, so that gives me advantage.
Okay.
Phew. 27. So that paid off.
Mm-hmm.
So something else. Let's see this one. Okay.
Oops.
Okay. Nope. So that is a critical hit, though.
Mm-hmm.
My advantage. Okay. So then that is that. So 10 plus 2 is 12 points.
Okay.
And then the critical is an extra D6?
No, it rolled.
Oh, it did roll the critical. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Well, you shoot it through and it hits it right in the eye.
Ooh, nice.
First roll.
That'll teach you, TikTok.
Yeah.
Whoa,
See you later, alligator.
Birds and alligators. Reptiles, we don't mix.
Anything else?
I thought you were descended from reptiles.
Then I will
Sketch.
see. I would like to hide, or actually, I'll take my move. And can I do a dash and just try to run along these rocks?
If you run along the rocks and you get to this point and you run away from him, he'll get an opportunity attack on you.
I'm not sure.
What about a jumping glide?
Yeah.
Right? In the water and.
Does he get me?
In the water, your movement is half, so it'd be like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to the. If you went from this location to the rock.
I went straight across, but I can glide because I have wings.
Yep, you can fly too.
I will go ahead and fly.
Okay.
And I will just go.
Fly.
Fly like an eagle. That's a terrible song that I can't sing. And
I was thinking
then,
more like Head of the Valkyries.
yeah, that's what I am. And then I get to here, and it kind of blocks out. I'm gonna land there.
Okay.
So then that'll be my dash, I guess.
Go get him.
Okay.
Go get him.
Ogre.
Alrighty. He's pretty close to me. How big is this rock in front of me?
It's not 5 foot. It's just a trail. So I mean, you definitely can get up on it. No problem.
Walk up on it. All right. I think I'm gonna get close to him and scoot around a little bit, and I'm gonna attack him.
All right. Oh.
You're gonna step in and do your Toll of the Dead.
That's my turn.
Okay. And 3 points. Oh, I make a okay. And that's your turn. All right. You take this big, huge swing, and it hits you. You go for the body hacking the mane, and it just like wishes out of the way a little bit, and you're not sure, and it splashed water in your eyes, and you're thinking about cake.
And it's mocking you as he's doing that.
Easily distracted.
No mocking.
No mocking? Oh, okay.
No. We're not gonna make fun of people's addictions.
It's a no shaming zone.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Bowl comes out in a little boom, little mild chat. You're a shrubbery, and you're gonna listen to me. Wisdom save a DC 13. Let me see here.
14.
14. Oh. Nope. No bonuses. Let's see.
I don't get to play cool spellcasters very often. So.
And he is hurt already, so he takes 3 points of necrotic damage.
Oh. So is it less when he's already hurt, or
No,
so like?
If it's a roll, it's random. You do
Okay.
Or a D12.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't make it, he takes the 6, and then otherwise 3. Okay, gotcha.
No. If he's uninjured, it's the D8 damage, and if he's already injured, it's a D12.
Oh, just in this case, it happened to be that. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Kind of blue, huh?
Yeah.
Blue monkey butt. And Ogre's monster turn.
Near me.
What's that?
Not near me.
Not near you? Nope, not near you. Nope, he turns towards Ogre.
Little snacky snack.
Snackety snack. And he has this really foul stench coming from it. And let's see, retry feet, one creature, blah, 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 blah. Damage, auto grapple. Alright, it lunges at you. And I need this.
Lunges.
Oh, that's you.
No. It takes a big, huge bite. You block it with your shield, down in the water, back. Right on the snout. This little scent of cake comes from it. You're not sure. And it doesn't move.
Little Debbie's.
Do you agree? You're up.
I yell at it. You're going to make a fine, excellent belt. Vicious mockery.
All right. Does it have to understand you?
No.
Okay.
Here, you want me?
No, I
It just
trust.
has to be able to hear me.
Mockery is universal.
It has to hear
Yes, I
you.
screech. Though it need not understand you. It just has to be able to hear me.
You okay, Mike?
Yeah.
It's mockery is
PC of
universal
14.
language.
Yeah.
It's not love.
Yeah.
Is a beast a creature?
Everything is, I think.
Yeah, I think so
Everything's a
too.
creature.
Everything's a creature. Oh, okay. DC 14? I got this. No problem.
Wisdom.
Wisdom, even better. 10. No, he missed.
4 points of psychic damage.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
And he has disadvantage on the next attack roll.
He's looking. It hurts. He's got blood coming out of his. He's got an arrow in his eye and blood coming out of his nostrils.
Wow.
He's not looking good. From what you can see, and blood in the water a little bit. Anything else, Diggory?
I guess I could move. But if I move past him,
You could always move in the water.
I can move into him. So I have to make a acrobatics roll, right? Move along those rocks.
Yeah.
I'll provide another. Well, since he has disadvantage, at least move. Oh, maybe not. I rolled a 9.
You fall in the water.
Ah!
You can pick a side. Yeah, you're in the water.
Okay. Well, that'll make way for Caldrum.
You want to keep? You can keep moving in the water.
Oh, okay. How far? Half speed?
Half speed. Yeah. Difficult terrain. It's
2,
not
3.
swimming. There you go.
See, I had 5 left. Oh no. You're gonna give me the half. Half.
Now we round down. Welcome to D&D.
World. It's a dark cave.
Oh, I always hated that line. Oh, it's a dark world.
I'm done.
All right, Delcor is on the side of the wall, standing tall.
Okay. I'm on the floor there. How far can I move? Let me see.
It's 5 foot off the wall to the ceiling or to the floor. There's 5 foot. So,
Okay.
move on the path. You can make acrobatics to stay on the path, or you can move in the water, which is half speed.
I'll just throw a javelin from right there.
All right.
What did Brim call me over, or he just told me to get on the floor as fast as possible, so I did. I'm right there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a javelin attack from right there. So I won't make it over there in time. $13 and $12.
13 misses.
Oh,
He glances off of it.
distracted him. Okay.
Not for sure. It would definitely go into this creature, and it did not.
Yep. Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, he's all yours, Ogre.
Brim, you were holding your action for spider climb?
Yep, I cast Spider Climb on myself, and I take the rest of my. Can I take the rest of my move?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, then I go because I moved from here. Difficult terrain would be 10 feet, and then I can move up to 30. So I go 5, 10, 15. I go up the wall like 10 feet up the wall,
Okay.
depending on how high the ceiling is. Trying to get away from the bite.
Oh, okay. You're
I'm
far,
I'm a little guy.
yeah. You're far. You know that you're far enough away from the bite. You know, it doesn't
Okay.
it's have maybe a 5 foot reach at the most, maybe 10, but you're pretty sure you're safe where you're at.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Totally cool. Alrighty. And we're up to round 2. I'll do this up. Mike? Try to do.
So, okay. I'd like to do the spiritual weapon.
Oh, snap. Okay. And
Mumbo jumbo, rumbo dumbo.
and you can place it anywhere on the board.
Bam.
Yeah.
22, and it spiritually weapons him.
And so it's a weapon that comes to life and it stays, and so you can place it somewhere on the board.
Okay. Do we
Got a
have
cost for
a,
him,
do you
right?
have
You have a token?
do you have a token, or do I just draw a picture and we'll say that's the spiritual
I
weapon?
don't have a token for it. That's a good idea, though.
Here we go.
Hammer time.
Okay, there you go. It's a hammer.
Okay.
We'll be right there. And it does. We'll go with that. It does 12 points of force.
12 points of force damage. Wow, crushing.
Nice.
And then.
6 alive, man.
Oh, here's a hammer.
Okay, I'll get rid of my hammer. Oh, that's just like what I drew.
Oh, wow.
All right, big ass. This big spiritual force.
Yes.
Whatever.
Hand hammer.
What's Thor's hammer's name? Is it Mjolnir or whatever it is?
Mjolnir? Mjolnir?
Mjolnir? I don't know.
That looks more like a gavel. I'm not saying.
Judge Judy's around somewhere.
Exactly.
The hell?
Overruled. Ooh.
It's getting worse.
No, go with the gavel.
How about this one? Looks like
What? Okay. That kind of looks like a UFO.
Yeah, I like the gavel.
The gavel's the way to go. You might want to rotate it so it hits him instead.
Yeah. He's taking control of it.
Yes, he is. I got it with my tail.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. And solid hit. What's going on here?
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir. Okay.
Mid
Yeah,
roll.
just call it big ass hammer.
Big ass. Anything else?
For your no, I think you're good. We got some other stuff there. It's kind of cool, but
All right.
all right.
Brim. You see this large, weird-looking hammer-like object. It's greenish blue color.
Cast chaos bolt on him,
That hits.
and he takes. Oh, what is the damage? Come on, there we go. So 2d8, 4 plus 4. So he takes it's force damage also. 8 damage from force, and then 5 regular damage. So 13 total.
Wow.
How do you want to do him? It fries him.
Using the force to push him, I want to just splatter him up against the wall and a little bit on Ogre.
All right. Get a little gator on you. It's a little crispy.
Got me with my mouth open.
You get
Oh,
a death roll? That X-ray save?
Well, I don't know if I do or not, but that's what I would try and do. Trying to wait.
he definitely gets it. How do you want to block it?
Dive into the water.
I'm gonna slap it aside with my sword. Be like, oh, nice try.
He does the Jedi mind trick.
Yeah.
All right. Kill the gator.
Are there any stones down that way where the gator came from?
No. No, you don't see any. You don't see anything right here. You can see within like Ogre. You can see like 5 feet around you pretty clearly, and you don't see any stonework right there. It looks like you just go. The cavern ends, And no. So as let's see, in the water, you're in the water, you're in the water, you're in the water. Okay. So let's see. So the gator. Let's see.
Well, I guess we know what happened to Sir What's His Bucket.
Maybe.
He wasn't us.
All right. And let's see. That was how many rounds? 2.
2.
Everybody that hit the water, roll a d4.
Oh. That's an evil laugh, isn't it?
Suckers.
3,
4.
1, 4. Is that everybody?
But it was way back at the beginning.
Yeah.
In the shallow water.
In the shallow water. Yeah. Okay.
In the shallow la la la.
And you, for everybody takes a degree. You take, you're not sure what's going on, but you feel a little lightheaded, and you feel biting on you. And Garrett, same thing. You feel a little bite on you, and Ogre, likewise. You feel something latched on, and
I'm gonna check through my feathers and stuff really quick.
Is that how much damage we took?
no. You just feel some things on you.
Oh, we haven't.
I reach down and I try and scrape it off, whatever it is.
All right.
Yep.
You look down and you raise up your leg more or less, and you see a leech on you. You see a leech or 2 or 3.
I jump out of the water onto the rock.
All right.
Start looking for the source of my pains.
Same here. I'll jump on the more solid land and like pull off my boots, and actually I look on my feet. Not wearing boots generally.
Should have jumped off first. I would have jumped onto your rock.
Sorry, Mr. Jumpy McJumperson, I didn't.
Yeah.
Let me see here. And you can each get 1 off per round, and you take 1 point for each round it takes for you to get them off.
And we assist.
How many do we got? Well,
You got 4.
Yep. Jared has 1, and Ogre has 3. So you each remove 1, or you can get help. And
Please help me get these things off of me.
Ogre, get over here to dry land. And I go over to Diggory and I start looking for one. And
I'm gonna put mine into a vial.
Can
I?
You can.
You have a vial?
I have a kit that has a vial in it.
Make a nature check.
Make a nature check.
Yeah. Or a medical.
19.
Yeah, 19. Yeah, you get it off. You scrape it off without killing it. It's a fairly good sized leech.
Nice.
Oh, thank you, Sir Brim.
These are very important in the medical community.
All right, but yeah, definitely you can get them off. Does somebody go over to Ogre, or does Ogre come over to somebody?
Way out there.
Ogre should come over to somebody.
He's still in the water.
Is he panicking?
I'm not panicking. It's not that scary, but I don't like them on me.
Eat them like cakes.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
I try to jump back onto solid ground, and I fall in the water.
Oh, no.
More leeches.
Do I have to roll again?
No, because you're moving onto the land. It's right there.
Okay.
No roll.
You will carefully make your way across onto.
So let's see. You
Get
got
the
one.
roll.
There you go. He made a 20. 5, 10,
4,
15,
5.
20, 25, 30. He got right to there.
Okay.
Short or not, he almost got to dry land.
So if you still have a leech on you, take 1 point of damage.
How many did I get off?
1. Did anybody help you?
Well, I asked for help, but I don't know.
You're too far away.
You're out in the water.
I moved. I'm standing right here.
Oh.
I was focused on Diggory. I was taking
Okay,
off
no
my
worries.
bait.
I took 2 damage.
No, just 1 point. 1
Okay,
point per
just
round.
1 point.
Yeah. It's a slow leeching. So let's see. Diggory had
I took 2
4
points.
He got 1 off. He took 1 point of damage. And how many leeches? Did anybody help him? I don't think
Yeah,
so.
Brim did.
I helped him,
Okay, so you got that one off. So you have 2 left.
and I help him again to get the other one of the last 2.
Yeah, I'll help that ogre right there.
Below.
Oh, so I only take 1.
Caldrum will help Ogre also
Okay.
this round. So
everybody's leech free.
everybody's leeched free. I think Diggory has 1 leech left.
If he removes
I
one and
took
I
one,
help
he
him,
took
that's
one.
4 total.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's true. I'm learning math. All right. And first weapon is still chilling. I think it lasted a round, right?
Don't you got to concentrate on
I
it?
thought it was 10 minutes.
I don't know. Yes, concentration.
Rachel just knocked over here.
Yeah, once you lose concentration, it goes away.
You
At
can.
least that was my memory from when I played a cleric years ago.
It lasts 1 minute. And concentration, if you let it go, you can end the spell early, or if it's forced concentration, you can roll a Constitution saving throw. But that's
Might as well run it out the whole.
okay. So we're on 2, 3, 4 rounds.
Yeah.
4 rounds. If you're gonna keep it up. All
6
right.
rounds.
Yeah. Another 6. So you guys are leech free, and let me expand this a little more. You definitely see the hemispherical protrusions from the cavern floor.
Cool. Jujubes.
They're made out of.
You're gonna go over and take a close
I'm
look.
right next to one.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it.
You look at it, it's covered in what looks like
It
dirt.
opens up.
What's that?
They're giant eggs. It's like flowers.
It opens up.
Dirt, mud, slime, moss. It's wet. And it varies. Each one, they're not like the whole inside of this part of the cavern looks the same.
Are they nests?
No, it's not a nest. It's like a big mound of dirt.
I poke at it with my rapier.
Okay. You poke at this one right here, one right in front of you.
Right in front of me.
Can I have a reaction to him doing that?
I'm pulling out my rapier. He's obviously going to what I'm going to do.
Yeah. I want to climb the wall.
You what?
I want to climb the wall. I still have spider climb.
All right, yeah.
I want to get 10 feet up off the ground.
Oh, you don't want to be next to me?
I'm good. I'm here. Sure shot with the fire. I'm ready to go.
Brim walks up the wall. And are you standing, or you can crawl? You can stand. You just walk
I'm
up.
standing. I'm standing, staring at what he's doing. Like you freaking nuts.
That's how we find out. That's how we discover.
Yeah, nothing wrong with being a little nutty.
Yeah, I whack off the moss a little bit and the dirt and start scraping with my rapier.
Yeah, I'm sure he's doing it slowly.
I'm not that slow.
And when you poke into it,
Yeah.
ever so slightly,
It pokes back.
it pokes back. You definitely hit something solid underneath the dirt moss where you think that it would
It goes
just keep.
thunk.
Yeah, it goes thunk, and not just like thunk, but like a piece of metal. Ting!
Ooh,
Something
metal.
very hard.
Okay. Do we all hear the sound?
I say, I felt something hard underneath.
Yep.
I pull out the
Rock.
rapier.
So
That's
you
what
whacked-
she said.
You whacked it off and it was kind of hard.
Kind of hard.
Yeah.
Dang.
So
Slapping it.
you pro'd out, you procked at it,
What
and
do you think? Should we dig? Got anything?
Well, you're already digging. I asked if it was a rock.
I don't think it was a rock. It didn't feel like a rock.
Okay. Well, you also heard a metallic sound, so
It vibrated on my sword, not the right way as a rock would.
Okay. Well, keep investigating.
I go to the ceiling at
Okay,
this
I put
point.
my rapier away. And what do I have? I don't have anything to. Oh, I have a. Have that.
I'm going to use my javelin and just like try to push aside whatever that covering is.
All I have is my hands.
Yeah.
I dig away with my hands.
All right, and as you slide this over, as you start digging with your hands a little bit, right? You start to get this like weird impression. You're not sure what it is, but it looks like it's layered of some sort. And when you get your javelin and move it over, you can definitely feel a layering going on underneath.
A what?
Layering. There's layers of stuff.
Like a layer,
Okay.
like stairs. It looks like stairs, but it looks like something like not stairs, like shingles on a roof, kind of.
Yeah.
Like scale, something like that.
Hope we're not on the back of a dragon or something.
Yeah.
Dragon. Well, go ahead.
It's a
Giant
wyvern nest.
alligator. Yeah. An alligator nest.
Tracked us here.
Oh, and we just killed the mama.
Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna stop digging.
Okay, everybody roll initiative.
Oh, a little late now, Mr. Diggory. See what I did there? All right.
Did you notice by ignoring that, Mike?
Okay, you have a 13.
Okay.
Mr. Caldrum. Up here, and I click on this. I have a 14.
21. All right. Why is it on this side now?
Oh, the first degree creates the havoc, and then he's slow to react.
Hey, you should use that one sleepy spell.
Let's see, Dex. Oh, I get
I
plus
can
one.
remember it.
I get a 9. My 9 are the monsters.
Those are turtles!
They're giant. You see these giant turtles.
Oh, they're so cute!
Turtles, and you see these giant snapping turtles.
Oh.
Where you were procking and proding.
I had a pet turtle when I was growing up. It wouldn't hurt anybody.
Alrighty. You see these turtles.
Little Sparky.
Sparky. How high is the ceiling here?
10 to 20 feet, depending on where
It varies.
Okay.
everybody's on the initiative tracker.
Let me see. It should be.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, Garrett, you're up. Looks like
I don't see my guy out there. Okay, so
that's as far as we can see, yeah?
I don't see Delcor on there.
Yeah, let me roll.
Yep, okay. You got a 21, so just click on your guy and roll again, and we'll plop in the 21.
So they're covered with moss, and then they start to move, and we realize that they're big snapping turtles.
Though they were poked and prodded. One
was poked and prodded. Oh,
was poked
no,
and prodded.
he did the other one.
Yep, he did the other one. So
as long as I'm in contact with the ones that I'm in contact with, it is not an attack of opportunity. Is that correct? So, for instance, can I move here?
Yeah. Okay. What am I doing wrong here?
click on your token, Sippy, and then roll on your character sheet.
Token. All right.
Mr. Garrett, I'm missing a man. There you go. Missing one. So we'll plop that. There you go. Delcor. Delcor, what would you like to do? I'll get to you in just a sec, Mr. Mike.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so all those turtles used to be mounds?
Yeah. They just.
Okay, they're obviously attacking, right?
Yes. They're not nice. They're not friendly. They're not.
Okay. In that case, go into immediate rage.
Right.
and start swinging around my battle axe.
All right.
Hey, hold on. Come on. Rage.
Gonna hurt my pet turtle.
Rage. Should I go into a reckless attack? All out attack? No, not right now. Okay, just rage up. Come on. Okay. Rolling my great masterwork battle axe. Did I roll?
Which one are you hitting? The one above you or the one next to you?
Yeah, I'll hit the one right in front of me here.
Okay. And you are at advantage because the Garrett is on the other side.
Okay, so let me roll my rage damage.
Yeah. Roll
3. And then... that's it. Oh, man. Okay.
8 total.
It's in your range.
I'm not raged enough. Okay.
This big battle axe comes down and hits this hard shell and it crunches into it. It wedges it open. You see the soft, tender, wonderful, delicious turtle flesh underneath.
Turtle.
Anything else, Mr. Delcor? Oh, we lost your audio, I think.
He's very still.
Hey, Zip, are you with us still?
It's like a seance.
Can you hear us, Zip?
Yeah.
Okay, anything else you want to do?
No, that's all I can do. It's up for my actions.
Okay. Bonus action, move, yeah. Okay. Completely. All right, Garrett.
So he didn't kill the one in front of us?
No.
Draw my rapier and hand crossbow, and I will strike with the rapier for backstab. I feel kind of guilty about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. 27.
There you go.
And that's a critical?
Yes.
Nice.
So that is 7 points.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that that's rolling the critical damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
D6 right there next to it. Yeah, you rolled poopy on him. But you rolled. It says it rolled a 1 and
Oh, I see. Plus 4 dex. I see. 1d6 plus 4 dex. Okay, I guess so.
7.
Then the sneak attack is 2d6. Nice. 1-1. Snake eyes. I've seen your bad roll and I've gotten worse. I'm gonna go ahead and use my cunning action to disengage. I should be able to go 5, 10, and then off this way if I can see what's down there. Whoa.
Disengage.
Right? Because that just lets me sneak around, and I guess that's the question. Can I, if I'm disengaging, that's just a movement, right?
I believe so. Power. Disengage. Yes.
Engage is your action.
Yeah, that's an action.
But I have a bonus action. I can do a.
That's the bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action.
And so I would like to just kind of run forward.
Okay.
And however far I can get among the mountains without disturbing any of them back here.
Oh, well, go ahead with your guy.
I can't. It's a need.
It's what?
All I can see is up to about here.
Oh, okay. No. Oh, yeah, reveal some more because you guys are 10, 20. There you go. Should be able to see that.
Whoa, it's the gumdrop land.
Lime jelly, green gumdrops.
I will go ahead and
Love gumdrops.
And what about the C4?
wonder if they're gonna all wake up no matter what we do, or it's only when we get within.
This is reminding me of Gamma World, Mike.
Yes, you know what? I'm detecting
Getting
a
this.
pattern in the
Yeah. I think we're about to be TPK here. You're pretty good, Phil. I gotta admit.
You know what? I will stay where I am and hide.
Where are you gonna hide?
I like the little girl that you are.
I'm gonna leap up, and I've never been asked where I was gonna hide before. I'm going to.
It's hard to hide when you got things like right there.
Yeah.
Disengage and move.
D&D.
Yeah.
They're going to be snapping at your little tadpole.
Yep.
Whoa. Actually, are there handholds on the ceiling?
Handholds on the ceiling.
Would I be able to jump up and hold on to the ceiling?
You
There
don't.
should be crevices and stuff. I mean,
You can try. Give it a try and see if it works. See if there's enough to hold on to it.
Can't you fly?
I can fly, but it's only about 10 to 20 feet in here, so he says it's not that much room.
Fly. No. Definitely.
I could hover, but I don't know. 10 feet is really. That's the size of your roof in your house plus a couple of feet, so it's really not that much.
You can definitely move out of the way because you can fly away with the disengage, and then you can do a hide. But a hide is a bonus action.
Right.
Yeah.
Why don't you hide up here?
Because I have to get there. Yeah. Mr. Poke and Prod. You know, I'm going to go ahead and hold my position. That's fine. I will.
Hold the land. Hold the land.
Hey, don't let these guys talk you into anything.
No. I will hold my position. I will take my. I'm going to go ahead and take the second shot with the hand crossbow then.
Oh. Let's go to
We'll do it that way. Do I still have advantage is the question.
Yeah, because he's on the other side.
Alright, we'll do it that way.
26, yeah. You got a
You know
flank.
what? The fact that I just did 11 points with the hand crossbow, when I did, whatever. Okay, 11 points on the turtle between Drillcore and I. Put it to its head, and I just I've got a hostage, and I shoot it.
Yeah, because you have something expert, right?
Yeah, crossbow expert.
That's right. Okay. Yep. 11 points. Oh my gosh, you're killing my little pet.
I take no pleasure in this.
I take no pleasure. It's not personal. Not personal.
It's personal.
You hit it right in its little neck.
Oh, he crippled him. Paralyzed turtle. Poor turtle.
All right. And Caldron's turn. You still have the spiritual weapon up and flowing about.
He will. How far can he move it?
I think it's.
Might be in range.
All right, if he can go 10 feet.
At least check this one right here.
I'd like to focus on the one right in front of us, but.
Yeah, you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep, agreed.
You move to 20 feet.
Perfect.
Right there.
Can you put it right here, please?
And tap.
You're still in the water, you know.
No, he's on a rock.
Oh, that's right.
He will step, and he's going to stay on the rock because there's a turtle there. It's going to bite Diggory, and as long as he doesn't move, he doesn't have to roll. But he will move the hammer
No,
to
you
here.
don't have to roll to step off the rock.
Yeah, all right, fine. He'll step right there because he's afraid of Caldrum, and then he'll move the hammer to here,
Okay.
and then he'll strike that one.
Okay.
And I'm assuming the hammer is not going to stop Brim from being in that same square.
From the
I'm on the ceiling.
Yeah, he's on the ceiling.
Okay.
Dancing on the ceiling.
Oh, he can get up there. Spider-Man. All right,
Took his
so the spiritual
spider
hammer
power
attacks.
back. He took his spider powers back.
Let me see. Oh. I lost it. It should be with the
22 or 25 if it has advantage, but I don't know if that does.
don't believe it has advantage, but it does hit him. Oh, it does. Nope.
11 points.
11 points of force.
There's a lot of 11s in this game.
How do you want to do him?
crushes it, and it turns him into a nicely tenderized pulp of meat for a soup later on.
He's been tenderized.
Camera's down.
Hammer down.
Boom. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
I'll do the everyone's.
Check out this one.
You will yell out to Gary, you are the greatest warrior I've ever seen.
Yeah, right.
What? It's not me.
If only we had a bard to sing great songs about you.
I know a good bard to sing great, or a bard who could sing decent songs.
Yeah.
You have a great bard that can say good song.
Only we had a bard that could do me justice.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, any form. Well, it could be any form you want. Like a donut. Gotcha. Alright, cool. Alright, monster's turn. Let's see.
Oh, monstery things.
Snap at Delcor.
Oh.
You hanging from the ceiling?
Nope.
Why not?
He took his spider powers back.
Oh,
He took his Spider-Man back.
My spider legs was revoked.
that's right. It's concentration.
Target hit.
Yep, I cast it on myself.
Yeah, you suck as a spider. I'm taking it back.
On your head?
No, I made sure to get him to the ground before I took it away.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. I take it back. Ah!
15 hit you, Delcor?
I think that is my armor class, actually, so let me double check.
Okay.
Yep, 15's armor class, so I guess it does.
It does. Let's see here. This giant snapping turtle. Almost down.
Okay, whatever he does, it's gonna be half because I got the totem of the bear spirit, and I'm resistant to all types of damage except
8 points.
Step snapping
8
turtle.
points of piercing. So you take 4 points?
4 points. Okay,
4 points.
done. 4 points.
And then the guy here is going to take a snap at you, Garrett.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
And let's see. Does a 13 hit you?
Nope.
He misses. The big snap comes at it.
The armor comes in.
Doesn't he have advantage since he's flanked?
Oh, he does.
There's no flanking in this game.
Oh, there's plenty of flanking. 11? Is that hit? You're lucky. Thanks, Shane. 20 for
Thanks, Shane.
Mike's like, you trying to get me killed?
Thanks, thank you.
Thank you, Dean.
This guy, he's in
I'm singing to my turtle. Turtle soup. Turtle soup.
4 miss and 9 no miss. Miss and a miss. They both miss you.
I gotta sing to it.
Yeah, sweet nothings.
Their turtle now, and that's their turn. Alright, where's my
Ogre's turn.
ogre? Let's see some.
Get him, Ogre.
I'm gonna move up into this space here.
Okay.
In the only unoccupied space, and I'm gonna take a swing with the sword.
Oh, you're gonna kill my pet turtle?
On the opposite side. 12 misses.
It's not flanked.
It's.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is flanked.
Is it flanked? Is there somebody there?
Well, there's a rogue right
Rounded
there.
around all sides.
Should be.
That's true. Give him flanking. Crit!
There's only one space.
24 damage.
Holy mackerel. This huge sword just cracks into it like an oyster.
Oh yeah. Turtle and a half shell. Turtle and a half shell.
My pet turtle. I guess
And then I finish using my movement and I slide up into that space. Did I kill it?
No, but
Oh, okay. I thought I killed it.
serious damage to it. There's blood pouring from it. It's
That's fine. That's fine.
not too good. Alright. Good job.
Dead?
Just give you You just said turtle face.
Oh,
24 damage and it's not dead?
it's not dead.
Leonardo's tough.
What can I say? That's his turn. Okay, Diggory.
A damaged turtle for a pet?
There's two there. You can charm one if you want.
Yeah, you got like 1,700 other mounds over there. Don't worry about it.
I have to disengage, huh?
This one hasn't taken damage yet.
I'll move
Why?
forward and try to sing to it.
Okay.
Does this one get to snap at me?
Nope, because you're still within 5 feet.
Okay. I am going to sing to it. Turtle soup, turtle soup, and do animal friendship.
Oh.
Really?
It wisdom save 14. Does it?
Alright.
Oh, does it have an intelligence of 4 or higher? It does. Spell failed.
It has an int of 2.
Ching.
Works.
Contoidal,
So,
be my friend.
what is it? A wisdom?
14. Yes.
14. Okay, and okay, I get +1. 16.
Oh! Die, turtle, die!
Yeah, okay. Anything else?
That was it.
All right. Grim.
I am going to cast Chaos Bolt. And
Hit.
crit, actually, because I'm casting at this one here. Diggory's behind.
Yeah.
So it does 15 points of damage, 13. It is 7 psychic damage and 2. I'm sorry. What is that? 6 poison, 7 psychic, and then 2 acid. I'm just assuming that's the way it reads.
Okay.
And then additional 8, so a total of 15 and 8, so 23 damage.
3.
Nice. Well done.
What's that?
Well done.
Oh yeah. How do you want to do it?
I just want to liquefy him.
All right. Turtle soup. Little skeletal parts remain, shell little fragments of it as it dissolves and melts into a pile of goop. Anything else?
Nope, that would be it.
All right.
Oh wait, I do want to move. I wanted to move on the ceiling. I'm just gonna move above over here, just to get further away from other things. I guess I don't know, more into the cavern.
Okay. And round 2. Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna go into reckless attack mode.
Oh, okay.
Basically, attack with advantage, but so does the turtle when it attacks me.
Okay.
So, okay, so I'm just gonna attack with my battle axe and stop flying everywhere. Raged. Okay, let's roll. Where is it?
I'll give you flanking on that. 20.
I need flanking. I'm already in advantage. That's what reckless attack is.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right. Definitely hit.
Okay, so damage. 8 and 3, okay, 11 points.
10 points. Oh. Okay. Anything else?
That is it, sir.
Hey. Moving on to Garrett.
I am going. So that one's dead. He's there. So as long as I'm in contact with this guy, he doesn't get an attack, right? So I can go like that.
Right.
Then do I have advantage because Diggory's on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do him with a rapier or a sneak attack.
Yeah, I'll give that.
First one. Okay. I don't expect too much. So 8 points.
Okay.
And the sneak attack is another 8, so 16.
Okay.
And then I'll crossbow him.
$19 hits.
For 8 more.
8 more.
So 24.
Alright. Stab! Twist! Turn!
And your soup.
This turtle's like freaking out. What, man?
I was just taking a nap, and all of a sudden, hell breaks loose.
This is like Finding Nemo, only dark.
Yeah.
Dark Finding Nemo. I like it.
Shadow Nemo.
Anything else? Bonus reaction? Or...
Then I will try to hide back here. Because there's shadows.
Shadows. Alright. Go ahead.
I think I'm pretty stealthy.
You're hidden. You think you got this down. Alright, good. Caldrum. Caldrum, Mike.
Oh, sorry. I think that's you. Caldrum is going to step up to where the hammer is. Move the hammer up to here. No.
Oh, up to ping it. Up to the creatures.
Trying to ping it.
That's a good spot.
I see. Yeah, it's a good spot right there. And then he will focus on the one that I just hit. Bam.
Okay.
And
oh,
good. Guess seeing he has advantage because there's all 3 of us on it around it, and Diggory is there holding down that spot.
Sure.
All right, and so that's crit.
That's a crit.
So 17. Total of 41.
And how do you want to do him?
Crushes him with catapult.
Back. Whack! This turtle just gets flattened. Gets pummeled by this forceful, religious, spiritual weapon out of nowhere.
The turtles did seem dangerous, yes, because I'm feeling a little guilty right now as we're massacring this whole, like the last remnants of an almost extinct race of turtles here.
Anything else?
Nope, that'll do it.
Alrighty. Monster, one left. We'll go for the guy on the floor. Raw.
Yeah, he gets advantage.
Okay. 6, 4. Oh, 21.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see here. What's my turtle do? My turtle... 19, 20, grapple.
Rips his foot off.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
He is, man.
It's going to do 1d6. You take 1 point, and it's make a strength saving throw. And you get all kinds of goodies and such.
Okay, well, is that 1 point total?
1 point so far.
Okay, good. I got resistance.
Okay, you take 1 point.
Okay, 1 point. And what'd you say? What kind of saving throw?
I believe is that a strength check or a strength saving throw? Or is it vary? It's grappled. It's lashed onto your arm.
Oh, I don't know.
Adam. What?
I think it's straight strength, but I could be wrong.
No, I think it's a strength check also.
Yeah.
So roll a strength saving throw?
Usually a contested one.
Yeah, contested strength saving throw. Roll on your strength stat.
Okay.
It'll add that plus your. Oh, snap. There you go. 21. Oh man. I think that's plus 3. Where are you? And I know. And you shake it loose.
Okay. Take 1 point of damage. Okay.
It's actually a choice: dexterity or strength.
This one is
Athletics
strength.
or acrobatics. The attack roll has to be strength athletic.
Oh, okay.
The contested by the target is strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics.
Oh, okay. Alright. You still rolled a pretty 21. So he definitely didn't get grappled by it. And where is the initiative tracker? That's monster. Ogre.
Alright. There's only one that I can see right now.
Correct.
I'm gonna move up, I guess. I can be in the same space as the
Yes,
weapon. Okay.
because it's blooding.
And I'll attack the one in front of me.
Okay. Oh. 13? Do you get flanking?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Advantage.
I'll give it a. I'll do it.
Advantage because I'm attacking it.
19 damage. And that's my turn.
All right.
Technically, you could be standing underneath of me too because I'm on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I don't want to be underneath you.
I'm just saying.
Spit in my mouth.
I'm saying so that you can get flanking, you can go over, whack it, and then move if you don't want to be under me.
I don't want to be under you.
Just in case you get scared, be a little.
That's gross.
It's slowed. It's definitely not
It
looking.
happens.
One of its eyes pops out of its head.
Oh, nice.
It's bloodied.
It's ready to explode.
Yes.
I pop it.
Anything else, Ogre?
Oh, that's my turn.
Alrighty, they agree.
Aha. I'll sing to Draukar of his mighty strength and give him some bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Bardic inspiration to Draukar.
Oh. She'll see.
Get a D6 in
Yeah,
the next 10 minutes.
a D6, right?
A D6 with the damage.
No, to a roll, skill roll,
Roll it.
or attack roll.
Anything else to agree?
Oh, an attack roll, one ability check, attack roll, or saving.
Yeah. I'll add it to my attack roll.
All right.
Well, I mean, you get to choose. Fine. That will be it for me. I'm staying here. I want to see these. Clear it out.
All right. Brim?
I am going to burn it alive with a firebolt
Rit.
and a critted firebolt for 9 damage.
And how do you want to do him? Wow.
I want him to turn to ash.
Incinerated.
My eyebrows.
Yeah.
My minotaur fur is a little singed.
Brim's turning into like the hammer.
Yep.
That's what at least it's Brim.
Oh.
I don't like a hammer.
Round 3. We're out of initiative. What do you guys do?
How about we try to sneak forward through the rest of these little things?
Yeah.
Not poke them.
Yeah.
And,
I want to find the mama turtle.
so why don't we all just wait a minute, and I will sneak down that hallway and see if I can see anything down there.
Well, he's already walking on the ceiling. He can. There.
Then that's fine, but let's do something and not be
Do
poking at the turtles on the way
Do
by.
both.
There you go.
Agreed. No poking.
Pokey pokey.
No
All right.
pokey.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I moved to here.
Okay.
Ugh.
What's
Garrett,
the all clear signal?
I'll message you.
Oh. Not a bird call?
Not a tiki or a caca.
In the tiki room.
little tiki cock.
All right. We'll be stealthy again. To the best of my ability.
Okay, I'm out of rage. Rage.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Anyone
30.
hurt?
A little bit. Not much. I'm only down 5 points.
Garrett, do you have night vision?
That is a good question.
Did it?
No.
No? Okay.
Burns on fire, though.
The what?
It doesn't burn glow in the dark.
I do have a light aura because my skin is technically on fire. But I mean, that's up to your interpretation.
If it's once we get to the dark, if I need to, I will light my lantern. And I will light my lantern.
Yeah, because you're in the dark.
All right, and I will light my lantern.
I think you're in the dark back here.
But I have.
If you know what I mean.
Around here. Actually, here. Yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, you're just about here where Brem is. You'll be in the dark.
All right. Then I'll stop back here where I still have enough light to work by, and I will light my lantern.
Okay. What's the range on that?
It is it's a hooded lantern. And I wonder if I was smart and put it in there. In a 30-foot radius, so 15 feet to either side, I guess.
Yeah.
And dim light for another 30. So, yeah, look at that. I was smart. I put it in there like that. Or they put it in there like that.
30 and 30. Okay, yeah. 30 and 30. So you light it up?
Well, okay, let's not make it too much out of it. I mean, it's a little lantern. Just a little something I picked up.
All right. So are you focusing it on a hood? Are you down, or are you going to let it go? Let it go.
I'm just gonna let it be. Actually, I'm not even gonna try to go to the 15 feet on the other side. I'm gonna kind of keep it kind of enough just so I can see where I'm going. So,
Oh. Okay. All right.
So maybe a little bit open, so fairly dim. I'm gonna have it hooded, but enough so I can see. I don't know.
All right. So it's a dim light 5-foot radius.
Yeah, let's go with that. That sounds reasonable. Like about 5 feet to either side.
Okay. Yeah. And you can increase it up to 30 feet.
Right.
So, yeah.
There you go. If there's a reason, then I can go, whoa!
Brim, you have night vision, right?
60 foot. I can see shades of ray.
You can see all.
Shades of red.
I should not be messing up your night vision if you want to go on ahead.
So yeah, so I continue to walk on the ceiling. And is the blue line more water?
Yes. And also you see more stuff down here. You see what looks like large mushrooms to the south in this area.
Shrooms.
Gross.
Nice.
And let's see. Let me describe what you see here.
We are slowly collecting all the ingredients for turtle soup.
It's possible. You got mold. You got big some greenery to it.
Peaches.
Peaches.
Peaches. Peaches.
We got some gator we could throw in there too. We can make it a southern stew.
I know, it's
Agent.
a gumbo.
Cajun.
Asian style.
I bet if we had talked to those turtles, it would have been cagey. They just want to be seniors.
This room to the east, right there, it is a large cavern and corner area. Large cavern looks unoccupied, still the same audience, and also you see, got a bit of reveal. You see a large pool of area. Oh, what's going on here? Come on, dude. The cavern is large enough to where you see a large pool of water right here. And also, cavern area up to the top. And it does smell in this room. You get a nice fashioned dung. And it's also the same type of ceiling height from 10 to 20 feet in various places. Let's see, to the south. 50 feet to the south. Looks like giant toadstools. And they're clustered together. You have this weird what is it? Immolucent?
Luminescence.
Yes. Glow to it just from like, and it's really faint. It's just enough to see it. The ones closest to you, you know, and the ones further back, they're not. It's not real bright. And, let's see. And if anybody is close enough to the mushroom, so what do you guys do? That's what you see. Oh, and that cavern continues. Brim, it looks like you see more of a cavern with a large pillar in the background. It's really kind of faint and hard to see beyond the cavern with all the mushrooms. You do see it. The structure going from ceiling to floor.
I'm going to use my mage hand and I'm going to go touch one of the mushrooms to see if it does anything. Like, I don't know, give like a
boom in the back.
Yeah, I'll touch one kind of probably like in the middle to see if it does anything weird when being touched.
Okay.
As I'm doing this, I'm going to make my way out of Turtle Land.
Yeah.
Into the stinky level.
Did they already move, or is this those two guys?
Ogre moved forward.
Ogre moved forward.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing happens. There's no action or movement from
I'd be real careful not to touch any of the green globes.
Okay. And it's easy enough. You know, even on a mild bump, you're oh, cool.
Caldrum, I think somebody sent the message. We just didn't get it.
No, I didn't send the message. Ogre he just does.
Oh. But I saw Ogre move forward, and they, okay, well, we're going forward. I'll go forward.
Whoa! You're right on top of one of the rocks again, Diggory.
And the mounds are easy enough to get through, with help and caution from each other. Ogre catches
You don't poke them on the way by?
Yes.
Well, my rapier does stick out behind me a little.
All right, and as your mage hand touches the giant mushroom, a gas emits from it. You see this purplish gas.
Oof.
And it fills up a 5-foot area around it.
Purple haze.
Purple haze. So,
Jimi Hendrix.
Yep, purple haze. And it dissipates a little bit. What do you do as it starts to dissipate towards you?
I let everybody know that, you know, hey, I touched one of them and it emitted a purplish haze around it. It could be poisonous. I'm not sure. How tall is the ceiling in there?
About 10 to 20, give or take, also about the same, and it seems to have narrowed. And the mushrooms are about 5 foot tall with a 5-foot cast emission. Also, since light has been cast on Delcor, you definitely can see down the mushroom hallway, and you definitely see that it is littered with these giant mushrooms to the south. Everybody can see it. You don't no messaging required to each person. Everybody move forward, yeah. And so 5 feet there, yeah. Yep. And so you can also see that everybody sees the cavern area, about 20 and 20. So you can almost see halfway of this cavern here. Reveal. About halfway in the cavern. If you were to move closer, you of course would see the pool of water here, southeast of this cavern. Yep, that's 20, and then another 20 would be 5, 10, 15, 20, yeah, and then 20 dim.
Right,
Yeah.
another 20 dim.
Hey Shane, poke that one again and see if it's exhausted itself or if it still has spores in it.
Good idea.
I cast Mage Hand and go slap it again.
Okay, and it does the same thing.
Do it again until it runs out.
I keep slapping the shit out of it.
He's gonna spank his shroom.
Yep.
And it as you do it once, yeah, and you do it twice, the gas starts to expand beyond the 5-foot radius around it.
Damn. It's a stud, man.
Yep.
He's a porn mushroom.
I know.
The gas is, and you slap it again the third time.
It's time to back up.
Yeah.
The gas is coming towards you slowly. What do you do, Brim?
I'm gonna walk into this room.
All right.
See if it's flammable. Throw a fireball at it.
So
I was thinking about that. But I didn't want to piss them all off.
They all wake up and emit gas and blow up.
Yep.
Seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
So I'll wait for the gases to dissipate, and then I'll try lighting the front one on fire.
Okay. The gas dissipates after about a few minutes, and the spiritual weapon is down. So we'll pass that on. Oh, we gotta say goodnight. I'll be right back.
Hey, good night, Phil.
Good night. Hang on.
Oh.
Be right back.
Oh, sorry, you're not saying good night to us. I like the fireball idea myself. That was good.
Except there's no.
Yeah, I was totally gonna do a burning hands.
If only you have, as I said, one you had a flamethrower.
But I have a sphere also that I can move through.
Would the fire consume the gas that they're? I mean, because they're
I don't
gonna
know.
obviously defend,
Yeah, I don't know.
right?
That would be up to Phil.
You know what? I am totally going to create some mushrooms with some flammable spores.
You know, I just thought we should think about saving some of those mushrooms because we got a lot of turtle meat. We can make some turtle and mushroom cakes later.
I like where you're going. That sounds like my kind of meal. I'm saying we just have to be able to harvest the mushrooms.
Maybe the next room's got like
Little onion people.
yeah, or berries or something.
Berries? Okay.
So on this front one, Phil, I'm gonna cast Produce Flame.
Okay.
And see if it. Oh yeah.
It definitely hits it, and 12 points.
Yep. And is it on fire at this point? Is it?
It's smoldering.
It's
That
smoldering.
smells delicious.
The gas emits.
Okay. And now what I want to do is I want to, if it's smoldering, I should be able to use what's the spell? Damn it, Control Flame, and try to use the flame from the smoldering to try to see if I can dissipate the smoke or the cloud. To see if it's flammable, to see if I can burn it out.
Oh, is the gas flammable? Okay, roll. I don't know. Let's roll something. That's a good idea. Roll some Arcana. Let's see how much control you have over this. It's a little hard. You think you can do it? You're having trouble trying to ignite the gas from it, and the one behind it doesn't do anything. But yeah, so.
Okay, well, if the gas is going to be hard to mess with, then I'm just going to have to cast something different.
Flaming spear. Right.
And I put that bad boy right there.
Oh, all right.
We're gonna mess with it. Let's mess with it.
Is
And I
it
tell everybody back up.
Why don't you put it toward the back?
Well, because to see where my location is, I guess I could put it back here, but
Kind of sight.
you know, I know I can't see it. I've got to be able to see where I cast it.
All right.
So right here, I think I should be able to cast it like right here in that square.
save DC 14 for half damage? Okay. So yeah, you put this flaming sphere here. Okay, and it's in these mushroom clusters, and it they start to burn it.
Burn, baby, burn.
So
I'm
what-
really hungry right now.
so what are you trying to do here? Just set them all on fire?
I'm trying to burn the mushrooms down and also control the cloud.
All right.
So that we don't get any get sick off of it.
So the poison is being injected into the air. So it's definitely, you see this, and it's starting to make the, you can see like this haze upon the from the glow of the fire, the sphere behind it, and it definitely does damage to them. And I'm just gonna 12. And what's your DC? A 14? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's on the.
Yeah. Yes, DC 14.
Dexterity. Oh, -5. Oh, they fail. It's a mushroom.
Shroom. It's a shroom.
Awesome. So they do 9 fire. All right, so you definitely see them burning, and you definitely will, after some time, you'll burn away a 5-foot area. Yeah, the ones nearby it that are not burnt, to a crisp, or what you think are dead, or emitting gas. Oh, that's nice.
So with it being here, it hits every single one of them within a 5-foot radius.
Right.
So I hit 4.
Yep.
So are these burned to a crisp now, or are they just on fire at this point?
After a couple rounds, yeah, they're burned to a crisp. After
Okay.
3 rounds for sure. You definitely get the feel that these guys right here are burned to a crisp.
All right, and then I believe I can move it up to, what did it say, 20 feet? No, 30 feet. I can move the sphere up to 30 feet. So I'm going to move it down and start cooking some more. So I'll move it here.
Okay, and it'll burn this area and 3 more rounds too.
Okay, so I just continue to do that until they're all cooked.
Okay.
In a sense.
All right, you made a 15-foot wide. Good idea. A good. There's this guy. He's a little off to the front, right there, but it's pretty toasted.
Which one? The front one?
The front one. And
yeah, I could take care of that one myself with.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can, and but you'll have to move up. You'll have to take care of the front one because it's hard to see if you get vision. You need to get to an angle where you can see further down the cavern. There you go.
By the way, when you were gone, I went to the ground. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Oh.
I had to go to the ground because I don't have concentration for both.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So I moved over to this location so I could see all the way down.
Okay.
I don't know if the green thing's going to be in my way or not, but
yeah. They're not to the ceiling. They're just obvious mounds of lime green spice candies.
Okay.
And,
so I can continue to roast as much as I can, and if time is an issue, I will extend that spell to double the time.
No, you shouldn't have to, because you can do this area. There's that 5 or 9 squares, and then down below here you can do this area, right, which is this, and you'll get this area, this last guy's right here. The only one left with any
is this one.
Yeah, you can definitely take care of that, I believe.
Yep, and I am going to then for that one, I'm gonna cast firebolt at it.
Hit. Yep.
5 damage to it.
All right. And it's crispy.
Okay, and then I just tell everybody, hey, let's just wait a few more extra minutes and let's wait for the air to clear.
Yeah, and you definitely there's smoke from the burning fungus, and it does stink, and it makes the vision a little harder as you come through here. We'll see how. What else? And for that first one right there, you're sure that one more hit would be safe. Incinerated look like the other ones, just from your experience of burning things alive.
So now that everything's burnt to crisp, I'm still gonna do the one last check with the mage hand to go in there and start slapping them to see if they're emitting anything.
Nothing, but there is a good amount of smoke, so the vision is half once again. So you can see, those first couple ones, and it gets a little harder.
Okay.
I don't know what smoke does to night vision, but yeah, it's okay. All right.
So I tell everybody, looks like the coast is clear except for the smoke. Do we want to check out this cavern over here while the smoke is dissipating?
Might as well.
Sounds good.
Like a great idea.
So I'll make my way around the corner of the big cavern stealthily.
Okay. So go ahead and move
15, 20, 25, 30.
I think it's half move when you stealth.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it is.
I'll say right now.
You can go 30. You eventually will get to the other side of the cavern. That's for sure.
And then these guys walk into the middle of the room.
Yeah, and they have light. So you can definitely see this pool of water on this side, and it definitely stinks in this room, like poop. Lots of poop. Looks like stinky poo. Not a little bit of poo, but a good amount of poo.
Lots of guano on the floor.
It's more like sewage.
Ooh, okay.
There's sewage feel to it. That's even worse.
Not small poop.
Apparently it doesn't
we see
affect
poop?
your stealth doesn't affect your movement.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Okay,
That's
good.
right.
Yeah, nice.
Lots of reading to be done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you inspect the poo? Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Get out of it.
Yeah, all right. Well, kind of like all over the base of the room, so.
So is it coming from the roof?
Yeah, yes.
Not really the roof. It just seems like it's coming from the water area.
Somebody has to.
Overflowing from the water.
Yeah, the pool of the water.
Somebody has to cover the rear. I'll do it.
Oh.
All right. I will edge along the wall. Healthily.
All right. And let's see here.
Yeah.
You're still stealthy. All right, and let's roll some initiative. And, yes.
Initiative time. Initiative time. Initiative time. Time for Diggory to run away time.
Hang on a second. I didn't clear it.
Okay.
Oh. Turns clear list. I don't want to clear the whole list. Okay, go for it.
That'll work.
And, Shane, I'll put your and Garrett put your initiatives back in there.
I rolled the same one, so it's good.
I'll take 23.
23.
You have a 6.
Okay, cool. And, let's see, what does my kill my fungus?
It's 9:52. Do you want to start this battle right now?
It's up to you guys.
Probably a good
place to stop. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's stop here.
You should die.
I love a good one shot, Phil. Way to go.
I'm on 3. What are you talking about? This is like normal for Phil. I go one shot. It's like.
I like the gumdrop land. That was very cool. Well done. Oh, that's very cool.
3 again.
Very thematic.
Damn it.
Remember, Drelcor, you still got about 6 minutes of that
Late?
bardic inspiration.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So if you
Well,
run
maybe
a
less.
second-
4 minutes.
Type it in the chat. We'll see it next week.
Okay. Bardic inspiration.
And I didn't roll for my initiative. I don't do one shots very
4
fast.
minutes.
I found that out.
4 minutes.
Yeah.
It's very on players too, right? How fast do we go? And combats tend to take a lot longer, I think, than we think they will.
What does that give you, Phil? Plus, hold on. 4 minutes
A
left.
D6. D6 to your attack or skill ability or save.
I think you're doing well.
I like how you guys got inventive and brought up some things I didn't think of, like burning all the mushrooms. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. And what was it? I didn't think you were going to poke and prod the mounds. That threw me for a loop. I was like, oh. And there was something else too. Oh, climbing on the wall to explore. That was a good idea. Yeah.
Marking the forest or whatever.
Marking the forest, that was a good idea. I was wondering how you guys are going to track yourselves getting in and out. I was like, well, I actually do that.
Okay.
What else?
Oh, it's interesting. Some of it is basic physics stuff that I wonder about, like how much smoke wood burning all those mushrooms create, and how much of the oxygen in the cave does it use?
Quite a bit.
And what does it do to the...
There's no ventilation, so it just hang there. It wouldn't really go anywhere.
Right?
But at least that's what I think. I mean, there's nothing pushing the smoke. It just hangs up there.
Right?
You got to suspend your disbelief somewhere. You can start with the magic.
It's magic. I know. Magic doesn't affect
believe in magic.
Giant mushrooms emitting poison gas that's purple. It's gotta be magic, bro. Gotta be magic.
Giant cave dwelling tortoises.
Yeah.
Hey, that's real. That could be a possibility.
Yeah.
Which does bring the question, what does the cave dwelling tortoises eat?
Mushrooms.
Moss.
Wherever they want.
Mushrooms. Fair enough.
Adventurers will poke around in their nest.
Yep.
I guess the slugs or the things in the water.
Leeches.
The leeches.
So, my surprise is that none of us have mentioned actually looking for tracks.
Well, it doesn't feel like a trappy. It doesn't feel like a trappy kind of.
Right. Yeah, the alligator, the turtles, and the mushrooms aren't traps.
I don't know.
Tracks, not traps. Tracks.
Oh, crabs.
Tracks.
Crabs?
Tracks. Footprints.
Tracks like people's tracks.
Oh, tracks. I've been thinking about it, but people keep running ahead of me.
You're in front.
Right?
No, I'm like number 2.
I've never stepped ahead of you.
That's pretty close to the front.
So I'm gonna use my mage hands to start wafting the smoke. Trying to clear it.
Use logic, damn it.
I thought about using my wings, but again, where's it going to blow it? I mean,
You don't know what's beyond.
Yeah, there might be an opening on the other side.
Yeah, that's true.
I think if I was to design this, I would say something about water dripping down to kind of give the idea that there are cracks in the ground going up. That it could
I asked about that. There aren't any.
But I'm saying I think that might be,
Well, actually, water could just seep through the ground. It doesn't have to flow through the
I'm
ground.
trying to give us smoke a way to get out.
Oh no.
Hey,
Oh, but then again, if there is water dripping down, that would take care of the smoke, right? Because it's going to wet down the smoke particles.
eventually,
This is all very confusing.
Eventually, about
That's why we're checking out
20
this cave
years.
over here.
Yeah. How's it go? You guys only fought like 5 creatures and leeches, so I mean,
Yeah.
What do you think about this
and
one?
the leeches weren't that hard.
yeah.
We burned, well, not we, some spaghetti sauce got left in the pan and really burned about a week ago. And it
Still
burned
smell it?
so bad. What?
Still smell it?
The next morning, you could still smell the spaghetti sauce in the air. So we had to reopen up the house. So I'm thinking the smoke could be here a while. But I can use my wings and blow it.
Yeah,
No.
At least those wings are good for something.
Yeah.
Now, if all of those mounds are turtles, would that panic them into fleeing out of here because it's like a forest fire and an instinct takes over?
Turtle stampede?
Yeah. Turtles are deceptively fast.
I don't know. It depends if somebody goes up and pokes one or not.
I know. I feel bad about eating the.
I loved it.
Well, no, because I feel kind of bad because I'm waiting for what would have made it for me if this giant rat came out as we were attacking the 4 turtles.
Oh God, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And we kill him too.
That's true.
We killed Master Splinter.
Oh, that's right. We did kill only 4 turtles, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I should have brought in a giant rat.
We'll just say Master Splinter in this story is the alligator.
There you go.
He's watching you. Yeah.
Just haven't
Duly noted.
yet. Maybe he's in the water bathing.
Watching us now, getting ready to avenge his students.
Yeah.
Just like that. All right. Been awesome.
All right,
Great
guys.
game.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks, Phil.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yep.
We'll see